everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and coming back to watch this video. So today I kind of have a long video. It's just going to be me editing my Scentsy Clubs. And I do have a couple clubs. For the most part, this video is going to be just a screen recording of me editing my clubs from my laptop. And so it is going to be kind of long, and it's a whole roller coaster of emotions for me. So if you want to grab yourself something to drink and a snack, that would probably be great. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So today I kind of have a different video. I am screen recording today because I wanted to record myself editing my clubs. If you have clubs, then I know that you kind of know how this is, but this is really, really hard for me. I just have so much anxiety when it comes to editing my clubs just because I've accidentally deleted some of my favorite bars before. So we're just going to do this together. I think that's going to help me really pay attention to what I'm doing. And it's just hard making decisions and trying to delete things. But we are just going to go for it because today is the absolute last day that I have to edit my big main club because it is going to process tomorrow. Well, actually two of them are going to process tomorrow. I have a really small one and then I have a large one, and they're going to process tomorrow. And I actually have two bi-monthly clubs that I'm also going to be editing, but those two clubs I just created not too long ago, and I think I'm going to use one of the hacks that's out there where I can push it out and not process those soon. They're just kind of extra bars that I really don't want to delete all the way, but I might want to ship them out to myself later. But, you know, we'll go over all that. So before we get started, I just kind of want to go into some details about club, and you are more than welcome to skip ahead. I will try to put a timestamp on the screen so that you can go right ahead to where I'm going to be editing my clubs. Now, there is going to be some cuts in this video because I'm going to be editing this video, especially when I'm logging in, because all four of my clubs are under different accounts. And so I am going to have to log into those, bring the page up and all of that. So I'm just going to kind of briefly touch on some things with Club just in case you don't really know what Club is or you're not that familiar with it. Club is just a free subscription service through Scentsy, and it's one of the main things that I recommend to my customers, honestly, because sometimes it is actually a better value and cheaper to order something through Scentsy Club than it is to go on the website and get it. And the reason for that is the Scentsy Club offers a 10% discount if your orders are over $30. So for example, if you're interested in purchasing a whiff box and you were just going to go on your consultant's website and you were going to purchase just a whiff box and that's it, it's actually a little bit cheaper to create a Scentsy Club, go in your Scentsy Club, add the whiff box, because you're automatically going to get 10% off of that whiff box and you're automatically going to get discounted shipping. So here in the US, shipping for a club is $8, whereas shipping on the website is $10. So you're going to be saving just a little bit, but if that's all that you wanted to purchase and you wanted to get that sent to you, a club is definitely beneficial for that. So orders over 30, you get the 10% off, and that includes getting a discount on the whiff box, which usually you can't get a discount anywhere else with that. And you also get the 10% discount on licensed bars, which we don't get a discount anywhere else. So that is nice that they do that. You will also get to choose a half price item of your choice if your order is over $60. I love that. I usually choose a whiff box or an air purifier filter or something like that. That's because a whiff box we can't really get a discount anywhere else, and I really like saving the 50% on that. So I will probably make one of my half price items an air purifier filter for this club because Scentsy did announce to us that the air purifier filters are going to be going up in price starting September 1st. So currently they are $35, and September 1st they're going to be going up to $40. So I do urge you, if that's something that you're interested in, maybe stocking up on those because you do get 10% off of them right now, either on the website or within your club, and that discount is on their current $35 price. We also found out that the 3-pack bulbs are going up from $5 to $6. So you can also grab those right now, 10% off on the website through this month. All right, so the other perk with Club, the main perk, the reason why I have so many clubs, is the Always Get My Bar perk. That basically just means that if I add a bar to my club and then it discontinues, as long as I keep it in my club and I don't delete it and I don't cancel my club, Scentsy's going to continue to make that bar for me for as long as I keep it in my club. And I do appreciate that they have this perk because there are just too many fragrances that they discontinue that I want to continue to get. So you will see with most of my clubs, I have all discontinued bars. Unless I'm just wanting to create a one and done club and add new fragrances to a club and ship it to myself so that I can try them. Usually it's always discontinued bars in my club. But sometimes if I have a club that's shipping, like for example, one of my clubs is going to be processing tomorrow. If there was any current collections right now that I had not ordered or, shipped to myself through the website, I would add those bars to my club so that they can get to me so that I can smell them and decide if I want to keep them in my club or if I want to remove them. So you can edit your club at any point in time. You can change it, you can delete bars, you can change the shipping schedule from monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly. You can make all these changes at any time. There's no fees to do that, and you can do it as much as you want. I love that. I really do like going on here and going within my club and making changes all the time. The only reason why I haven't been making changes, and you'll see that my club is just full of bars right now that are coming back and I haven't removed them, is just because I wanted to film this video and I've just been waiting to make all these changes at one time so that I can do it here on camera and show you. Now, another perk to club is that you do get points for your purchases. So you do earn points on your purchases, and those points can be redeemed for future clubs or for future purchases. You also have the ability to choose from subscriber exclusives. And I will show you, like right here, I am already signed into one of my clubs, and you can see right up here in the corner, you can just click this down arrow, and right here you can see subscriber exclusive products. So you can actually click on that, and this will pop up and show you what is currently available for subscriber exclusives. And they do sell out pretty quickly usually. I wish that they would just, take them off of here or, something like that. And honestly, I also wish that the prices of the subscriber exclusive products, I wish that they would be discounted. So most of the items usually are discontinued products, and I wish that it would reflect an exclusive price. But unfortunately, it's usually, whatever the regular price was for these products. And I do still appreciate that they do this, because sometimes there have been products on here that I really loved. That was a discontinued item and I was able to grab again. For example, in one of my recent hauls, I grabbed Go-Go Mango washer whiffs. That was a subscriber exclusive item, and this is where I went to purchase that. So like right here, this Jamming Jubilee Scentsy Pod, I absolutely love Jamming Jubilee, and I would be interested in that, except for the fact that it's still $10, and I don't want to pay $10. I feel like if they would have marked that down a little bit, then yeah, I probably would take advantage of that. So I'm also going to go back up here. You can also choose to go here. You can look at what your rewards and your referrals are, because Scentsy does also offer points for referrals. So you'll have a link and you can get referrals and get points doing that if it's something that you're interested in. Okay, so with all that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get started. You may hear me shuffling some papers. You may hear me actually smelling some bars while I'm doing this, because I do have a couple bars pulled out over here that I just cannot decide if I want to delete them or not. And I also have some notes here. I have descriptions of bars. I have like where my notes where I wrote down if they were a good performer or not, just to refresh my memory so I can try to decide if I want to cut down the quantity on bars. It's a whole process for me trying to edit these clubs, okay? So that's why I just do not know how long this video is going to be. And I have lots of papers around me, and I will try my best to edit out some of that shuffling noises where I can. Okay, so we're going to go up here and we are going to click on your Scentsy Club. Now, don't be shocked by what this price is right now. I would never let it ship for this. So no judgment here. So this is one of my bi-monthly clubs, I believe. No, actually this is a quarterly club. So at one point I had it as a bi-monthly, and then I must have changed it to quarterly, and I will try to do the hack and move this back and push it out a little bit further, because right now it's for September 28th, and I don't think I'm going to need it then, because I have my big club that's going to be processing tomorrow. So you can't really see the information on the right-hand side. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but in editing, I'll try to cover that up or take that out somehow, just because, it's my personal information, and over there on that side, it goes into details about address, payment, your processing day, and all that. So if you had a club, all of that information would be to the right of your screen, and you would be able to see it, and know when your processing day is and all of that. Okay, so we're going to go through this club together, and there's going to be a lot of bars on here that are returning. So I'm going to be referring to my fragrance grid sheet over here in the catalog, and just make sure before I delete something that it is definitely coming back to the fall winter catalog. If it's coming back to the fall winter catalog, I am going to remove it from my club because I don't need it. I don't need any more of it, and I can always add it back. Once it's available, I can always ship it to myself or get more of it if I need it. So the first bar here is Scarlet Sunflower. It's not coming back. Scarlet Sunflower is not coming back. I'm so disappointed about this. I do have it at 4 right now. I was able to stock up on this one on a recent flash sale. So technically I don't need 4. So if I decide to ship this club out to me, it will probably be October. And at that point, I would take this quantity down to 2. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it at 4. I have a couple customers who love Scarlet Sunflower as well, and we're just going to leave it there because I don't have to change it right now. French Lavender. Another really good bar. This one's not coming back. This one's definitely discontinued. And I do love this one. It's a very clean lavender, and I really like this one. This one brings back a lot of memories just because it had been a catalog bar for a long time. So I have 1 on here. I'm going to leave it at 1. I might delete it in the future, but I mean, I don't really have that many of this one in stock. So we're going to leave it at 1 and just keep it there for now. Apricot Cloud. Okay, this I believe was from this year's Valentine's collection, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is very similar to Perfectly Cute, which was a Valentine's collection in the past. I don't remember what year that was, but it is similar, but I really do love this fragrance. It is on the light side though, so I have a bar that I've been letting cure a little bit, and I want to come back and rewarm that before I delete this. So for now, because this club isn't shipping, we're going to leave it at 1. Okay, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. I'm going to get my fragrance grid here. I know that this one's coming back, but before I delete bars, we are going to be triple checking because I don't play games about this anymore since I accidentally deleted Boho that time, which I don't know if this video is up yet or not, but I do have those bars here. I was able to grab some on a clearance haul, and I am forever grateful for that. Forever grateful. So if that video is not up yet, it will be up at some point. So I am thankful to have it back, but I have accidentally deleted bars on here before, so we're just going to triple check and we're going to make sure. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl is coming back. So we are going to delete that. And this is the message that pops up that is just scares me every time. So it's basically saying, you know, this is a discontinued item. Are you sure that you want to remove this? Okay, because it cannot be undone. Like once you do it, that's it, it's done. So yes, we know that this one's coming back, so we're going to remove it. If you accidentally click this button, you can always click here to keep it in your subscription, or you can click the X to get back out of it. Forever Fall. Okay, as you can see, I had 8 of these in here, and that's because it is my favorite pumpkin scent that Scentsy has ever made, I think. It is absolutely beautiful, and I am very, very grateful that Scentsy decided to include this one in the fall winter catalog for this year. So it is coming back, and that means that I can remove it, but I am referring to my sheet just to verify. It is coming back, and it's coming back in all the things, so I am very excited about that. We're going to delete it. Yes, we're going to remove it. Cinnamon Bear. I have 6 because this is one of my mom's top favorite scents. She loves all the cinnamon. She wants all the cinnamon all the time, all year long. So Cinnamon Bear is in here mainly for her. I do use it a little bit, but most of these bars would have went to her. It's coming back. I'm verifying here. It is in the catalog, so we are going to remove that. Cinnamon Pine Cones. Love this bar so much. All of my customers love this bar. It does lean on the woodsy side just slightly, and normally I don't like woodsy type fragrances, but this one is perfectly blended, has like the sugary cinnamon in it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad that Scentsy brought this one back. This one is in the catalog, so we're going to delete it. Oh no, this next one, Rum Pum Plum. This one makes me so sad. I am so sad that Scentsy did not put this one in the catalog. There's nothing else like it. This is the most gorgeous bakery fragrance to me, but I do have some friends that absolutely do not like it at all, so I'm sure that there are some people out there that feel the same that didn't like it, but it's one of my absolute favorites, and for that reason, I'm leaving it at 4. If I decide to ship out this specific club in the future, I might take that down. But for now, we're just going to leave it at 4 because I'm not shipping it right now anyway. Cranberry and cardamom. Another gorgeous, gorgeous scent that's not coming back. It's not coming back. I don't know why they decided not to bring it back. Amy from Happily Scented Life says that Scentsy doesn't like cranberry, and I'm starting to really believe her. So we're going to leave this one at 2 because I really, really love it. And like I said, this isn't shipping right now, and we can, cut that down before we ship it later. Clove and cinnamon. This is one of my mom's other favorite scents. Very spicy, lots of clove. And so it's coming back and I can remove it. I am just verifying. Yes, it's definitely in the catalog. So let's take this one off. Oh, Autumn Hearth. This right here is my baby. This is my bar. This is my favorite bar. Really my favorite fall bar. Ocean is my favorite bar of all time, but Autumn Hearth is my favorite fall bar. And I'm absolutely heartbroken. This bar right here is really the reason why I created this extra club. And it was because I wanted to throw 12 bars on here just in case for some reason Scentsy lost their mind and discontinued it. And that's what happened. They did. And I'm leaving it at 12 right now because I don't remember how many I put in my main big club that's fixing to ship out. So we will see how many is on that club, and then we will check our stock, see how many we have, and then we will come back to this because my mom loves this bar as much as I do. And so it's going to be both of us using it, and we use it all year. So we're leaving it at 12 because I also have some friends and family members who love it as well. And now they're not going to be able to get it. So we're going to leave it. Cranberry Candy Cane. This one's not coming back. I kind of figured that it might get discontinued, but it is an absolutely gorgeous scent. It's kind of on the clean side. It's not a whole lot of mint, and it's kind of sweet. I really love this one. I really loved it more in the pods. I thought the pods were absolutely beautiful, but we're going to leave it at 2 for now. I probably will take this one down to 1 though, because I really don't use it that much, but we're going to wait and do that when this one is actually ready to ship because I need to check my stock and see how many I have of that one. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride is another favorite. Love this one so much. I'm so glad this one's coming back. It's coming back in all the things, so we can take this one out. Pumpkin Roll. Pumpkin Roll is my other favorite pumpkin scent. It's absolutely gorgeous. Until they released Forever Fall, this was my favorite pumpkin scent, and so it is coming back. I figured that it would, but I put 4 in here just for safekeepings. If I really would think this one's not coming back, I probably would add 6, but I figured it would come back, so we only did 4, but we can remove it. Christmas Cottage. It's just not Christmas without this one, and I was pretty sure that this one would come back, so I only added 2, and it is going to be coming in the fall winter catalog. So we can remove this one. Cider Mill, another favorite. I love this one. Love this one so much. This one is a customer favorite, very popular. So it is coming back, thank goodness. So I'm going to remove that. All right, Gingerbread Pecan Waffles. I am so glad to see this one. I honestly thought this one would get cut, and I'm glad that it's going to be available in the catalog. So I can remove that one. That one is a beautiful bakery. Caramel Apple Craze. This one I honestly thought it would get cut because it's been around for a while. But thankfully this one is coming back in the catalog as well, so we're going to remove that one. Cashmere and Corduroy is not coming back. I was very disappointed to see that. I really do like this one. I don't reach for it all the time, but I definitely like the coziness of this type of fragrance. It's not really the type of fragrance that I reach for a lot, but I definitely prefer it over the Cozy Cardigan. So we're going to leave this one because I need to check and see how many I have, but I don't think I want to remove it from my club. But this is my secondary kind of club. So we'll check the main one and we'll see how many we have on that one. Oh, Luck of the Rainbow. 6. I have 6 of these on here. Okay. Love this bar so much. You know I love lemon scents if you've been watching my channel, but Luck of the Rainbow is so gorgeous. It reminds me of Fruit Loops. It smells a lot like Fruit Loops. So it smells more than just lemon, but it's so pretty. Do we want to leave that at 6?
This club, it really doesn't matter, like I said, because it's not shipping out right now. So we're going to leave it. That really is kind of excessive. I don't think I need 6. I probably will take this one down to 3 before it ships out, but we'll just leave it there for now because it doesn't matter. This one has a Scentsy whiff box attached to it as my half price item right here. And I probably will, you know, choose something else when it comes time to ship this one out, but it doesn't really matter. We'll leave it like that for now since it's not shipping out this month, or it's not processing this month. All right, Cozy Cardigan is coming back, so let's take that one off. Arctic Kiss is not coming back. I'm really kind of shocked about that. I'm shocked that Arctic Kiss is not coming back. We're going to leave that one. Hay Rides is coming back. Brown Butter Pumpkin is coming back. That one's pretty. I like to mix this one. Polar Bear Hug is coming back. Leaves and Lavender is coming back. Now these I only had ones on. I only, you know, like had a quantity of 1, and that's because I didn't use them quite as much. Okay, Gimme Candy though. Gimme Candy I really love, and I only put 1 because I thought that it would come back for sure. Well, a part of me thought they might bring back Spooky But Sweet and then discontinue Gimme Candy and Scary Good, which is what they did. But a part of me thought that, but another part of me was like, no, Gimme Candy is so popular, they're going to bring it back. But they didn't. So I'm going to leave it at 1 for sure. We're going to leave that in here. Silver Bells is coming back. Very Snowy Spruce. I love this pine scent. I really do. My mom also likes this one. I like to mix this one with, you know, spice and all kinds of things, but it is coming back, so we can remove it. Eucalyptus Wreath. Is that one coming back? Yes, the Eucalyptus Wreath is coming back, so we can take that one out. I don't use that one quite as often, but I do love it. Candy Cane Buttercream. That one is also coming back. Scary Good. Okay, this one was discontinued, so this one is not coming back. This one will probably get cut from my club. I think I prefer Spooky But Sweet over Scary Good. And between these two, Gimme Candy and Scary Good, I think that I would prefer to keep Gimme Candy. But this isn't processing right now, so we're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it on here. Salted Caramel Toffee is coming back. I'm glad to see that one coming back, so we'll take that off. Maple Apple Bourbon, this one is coming back. Now, my husband does not like this one at all. I love it. So I only added 1, but for me, really, I would like to add more than that and warm this one more often than I do, but my husband really does not like this one. But it is coming back, so we're going to remove it. Balsam Spice, that one is also coming back. I'm glad to see that one coming back. Cherry Chestnut is not coming back. That one will also probably get deleted. I don't think I need that one, honestly, but also because I love the new cherry scent that is in the new Fall Winter catalog. I believe it's called Old Fashioned Evening. Is that right? Yeah, Old Fashioned Evening. So I really prefer that one over this Cherry Chestnut. But I want to warm Cherry Chestnut one more time before I just delete it out of here and just make sure that it's not something I'm going to reach for. So we'll leave it for right now. Butterbeer. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this is a license bar. So anytime there's a license bar, I really try to cut these down as much as I can. But I loved this bar so much. It was so much butterscotch. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was so good. I don't think I need 6. I put 6 in here just for safekeepings because I'm pretty sure that it sold out rather quickly on the website. And when that happened, I think it was still available to like put in your club. And so I added 6 because at the time I had only purchased 1. So I have no stash of this. I think I only have 1 or 2. And one of those is half used. So that's another reason why I will have a higher quantity with some of these bars is if I want to just put some extras to have in my stash. And then after I do that, I will cut them down to just, 1 or 2. But I don't think I need 6. So we'll take this one down we'll take this one down to 4. And yes, we're going to change the quantity. I probably still will take that one down again before this one ships out, but I don't know how many I have on my main club that I'm going to ship out to me. So we'll see how many is on there, and then we'll make changes to this one again later. Lemon Heaven. Okay, this was from the Easter collection, I believe. I think that's right. I love this one so much. It smells like lemon cake. This is so much better than that lemon drizzle cake. I believe that was the name of it. I love this one a lot, so we're going to leave it at 2 because I don't have any in my stash. I might have maybe 1, and I don't know how many I added to my other club of this one, so for now we're going to leave it at 2. Okay, so these bars here are from the current Bring Back My Bar that was currently going on until yesterday. So today is the 16th. These were available through yesterday, and now they have discontinued, and so now I can't really, change the quantities except for taking them down. And for the most part, I'm just going to leave these on here because I haven't really decided on some of these, and this is just an extra club here. It's not my main one, so I can always delete these. So Apple and Oats was my absolute favorite. Central Park Pralines I am going to take down to, we're going to take it down to 2. I do love Central Park Pralines. I do love the Central Park Pralines, but I don't love it as much as the Apple and Oats. Candy Dandy, I really will probably delete this one. I had a party closeout haul that went in, and I ordered at least 1 more of these, and I just wanted to have a couple to keep because my husband loves this fragrance so much. It's very sweet. It's a very girly fragrance. It's just not a good performer. It did a lot better in my old house, but with this open concept, it just doesn't perform. And so I probably will delete that. I'm going to leave it for now, but it's probably going to go for sure. Cactus Flower Lime. Okay, this one is the one that is very, very clean smelling. Very, very clean. It smells like a cleaner. We're going to remove it. We're going to remove it. I don't think I need it. I ordered one on my party closeout haul that I got for free, and, we have that one. All right, so this is the masculine one, Ace. We'll leave that one at 2 for now. I need to warm that one some more because, like I said, the performance wasn't that great on that one. And I just need to see, am I going to be able to warm it in my open concept? Because if I'm not, then I'm going to take that quantity down. So these 2 bars right here, they don't have this little symbol on them. And that's because they are currently available. So I don't necessarily have to keep these on here because I could add them back. They're not discontinued bars yet. But this club isn't shipping and it's not processing right now. So we're going to leave it like this for now. This one right here, I am in love with this licensed bar. I have no more in stock. I currently have one that's maybe half used, a bar that's half used. And I definitely want to stock up on some of these before spring and summer gets here again because I won't warm anymore until spring and summer. So for now, we're going to leave it at 4, and we're going to leave it in this club because it's not processing right now anyway. But this one, I'm not interested in this one. So we're going to take this one off. The Disney We're All Mad Here from Alice in Wonderland. I revisited this one. I have a couple bars from back when this was originally available years ago. And I just don't love it as much as I used to. So we don't need it. So we're going to take that one off. Okay, this is the Star Wars Indoor Forest. Okay, so I have never worn these, but I do have the collection here. And I just didn't have time to warm through all these bars and check them before it was time to, make edits on this video. So we're going to leave it for now because I do like the smell of that one. I just haven't had time to warm it. So it might get removed because it's a licensed bar and I don't want to keep any licensed bars that I don't absolutely love. Hibiscus Sunset, I do love that one. I'm going to keep it in this club, but I think I'm going to remove it from my main club. So we're going to keep it here for now and see if I want that one in the spring. Hydrangea Bouquet and Honeysuckle Dew. Okay, I have both of these. I think there's also Serene Succulent. It's on here somewhere. I have both of these on my main club, and I'm going to delete those off of my main club, and I'm going to keep them on this club. And that's just because it's not something I'm really going to reach for, and I'm not ready to make a decision on them yet, and I don't have to process this one. So we're going to leave it for now. Lemon, Sugar, and Sage. Again, this one is still available, and I loved this one so much. More than I thought I would. It's a little more of a cleaner type lemon, but I liked it, and my customers love this one. So we're going to keep it at 4 for now, but I don't know how many I have on my main club. I think since it's still available, I'll probably delete it from my main club and just not ship any more to me right now. And, you know, we can just ship them later as my stash goes down. Marshmallow Mint, I've kept it at 1. And this is the one that has the amber in it. It's absolutely gorgeous with the marshmallow and the buttermint, but I just can't do the amber. So I don't know, we'll keep it here for now, but if it's in my main club, we're deleting it. We're just gonna take it out. Pistachio Ice Cream. Love this bar so much. My Bring Back My Bar warm review video should be up now, and I've said I love this bar. It just does not have good performance. It just doesn't. I'm gonna keep it at 2. I'm gonna keep it here, but only because I want to see if it cures a little bit. I'm just hoping that it's going to cure, because if it cures, I'm going to want to grab 2 bars of it just to put in my stash, and then I'll take it down to 1. Quaint Country Rain. Love this one. Beautiful, but we're going to take it down to 1. I don't need to. This one is the one that was from the Petals and Petals wax collection, and it smells really strong. It was very strong to my husband and I, and it's got like an apple note with it. It was beautiful. Red Pear and Pomegranate. This one is also gorgeous. Very, very fruity. I don't need 2. We're going to take this one down to 1. Serene Succulent, we'll leave that at 1, like I said, just because I haven't made up my mind about those yet, but it's probably going to get cut. It's probably going to get deleted. Okay, Star Wars, the light one, the light side of the Force, I'm going to keep that one in this club, but I'm going to remove it from my main club. Summer Holiday, I'm keeping that one for a customer who is interested in it, so I may ship it to myself and then get it to her, and then I'm going to delete it. So I don't know when I'm going to ship this club out, though, when I'm going to process it. So we'll just have to wait and see with that. I don't even know if I added it to my main club, and if I did, that's the one that had the amber in it, so it gives me a headache. I love the fragrance of it. I think it's body care smelling. It's beautiful. It's just, it's not for me, so I can't keep it for sure. We Don't Talk About Bruno. Okay, this one is still available, and this was really the only bar in the Encanto collection that I really liked. And I don't know, I haven't really warmed. I've warmed it once, but I need to warm it again and really form an opinion. But we're at least going to take this down to 3. Oh, and that jumped up to the top here. Okay, let's scroll back down. Okay, so we took it down to 3, and we'll keep it like that for now. But if I actually warm this some more, I'll probably still cut it down to 1 or 2. That's only because I just have none of these in my stock, none. And it also reminds me a lot of Be Fabulous, which has got like grapefruit in it, and I just love the smell of grapefruit. But because I was able to grab so many Be Fabulous bars on the flash sale, I don't really think I need a lot of this one, even though I don't really have any. So I want to keep warming them and compare them together, because if they are as similar as I think they are, I'm just going to cut this one down to 1. But I don't have Be Fabulous in my club, so I mean, I won't be able to get any more of that one for sure. All right, Winter Wonderland, I kept at 2. We're going to take that one down to 1. And this one, honestly, Winter Wonderland may get deleted completely. I used this one in the small bathroom that I had when I reviewed it for the Bring Back My Bar, but I have not used it out in the open concept yet. So I'm probably going to remove this from my main club and just keep it in this club and try warming it in my open concept. If it does good, then I will keep it at 1. And if it doesn't perform well, then we're just going to take it off. Okay, Coconut Flower. This one definitely doesn't smell like it doesn't really smell like coconut to me, and it doesn't really smell like flowers to me. Now I let my husband smell it, and he said it smells like clean flowers to him, but it's not strong to him. And a friend of mine does not think that this one has any scent to it and doesn't think it's a good bar at all. So I'm conflicted with this one. I don't know what to do. I like it because I never can do coconut bars because they give me a headache. And I did kind of like the scent of this one. But I think we're just going to delete it. I haven't deleted many bars on here. Let's just delete it. Okay, so we deleted it. That's so hard. Okay, exotic vanilla. I'm going to keep this one, which is a shocker because I can't really use a lot of vanillas because they give me headaches. I do have a friend that loves this one, and I could tolerate this one. It's just the performance I don't think was as great with this one either, even though it was pretty. So I have not warmed this one out in the open concept yet, and I don't know if it's going to give me a headache, so I want to do that first before I delete it. Fiji flower. We're going to delete this one. I grabbed a couple of these on my party closeout haul. I know I grabbed at least one, and this is such a good, like, strong bar that will last me a while because the only time I'll warm this is in the spring. So we'll just take that one off. Okay, the other bars that I have on here, I think, are current bars. I have not received this collection yet. I've actually never smelled the Inside Out collection because when it was available the time before, I did not try it. I think the only bar that I've actually smelled from this collection is this Anger one. It's very, very spicy. So I just have these on here just kind of as placeholders just because I didn't want to forget to add them later. So once I get that collection here, I smell those bars, I warm those bars, and I form an opinion, then I will come back and I will edit this. So for now, we've just added 2 of each. Same thing with the Let's Dance, I believe that's what it's called, the Dance Wax collection that's coming. I have not received mine yet, even though I've ordered it, and I have smelled some of these though. So that's why I know this Mojito Mambo, I didn't really care for it. I don't remember exactly, but I remember that when that collection came out before, it was my least favorite. So I know that I really loved the Berry Cosmo, the Lemon Drop It Low, and I think the Strawberry Daiquiri. If I remember correctly, the Strawberry Daiquiri was my favorite of the collection last time. So we'll see if my nose has changed and if I feel differently once I get them here. But for now, we're leaving it at this just because I didn't want to forget to add them later. Now, this new tropical one here that's part of the Dance collection, it is a brand new fragrance. Like, never smelled it before, so I have no clue about that one. So we'll wait until we get that. And then I added the Toy Story bar just in case I end up liking that one, but I have that coming as well so I can smell it. Coconut Blossoms. I don't think I need this one. We're going to take that one off. It was an okay bar. It smelled kind of clean. I don't think it really smelled anything like coconut. Okay, the Wild Flowers and Wild Horses wax collection. I'm not sure if that video is up yet, but I did review those bars just on cold sniffs. So I have not warmed these bars yet. I have not warmed them yet. So I don't want to make changes to these bars until I have warmed them. And this club is not processing, so it doesn't matter. So we'll leave these for now. I can tell you on cold, this Whiskey River was my favorite, I think. And Saddle Up, I know from a long time ago, I've had that bar before, and I know that I like it. I like it more for memories than so much the fragrance, but I do like it. So we'll leave that for now, and we'll see how they do warming. Santorini Blossoms, I'm going to take that one off. I do like it. It's just, it gave me a little bit of a headache in the small bathroom when I warmed it, so we're going to remove that one. And we're also going to remove Amber Road. I kept this one because I wasn't sure. I've warmed it a couple times, and it's just not my kind of fragrance. I do think it's pretty, and I think if you like woodsy, cedar, incense type fragrances, it is nice. It's just, it's not for me. I don't think I would use it. Okay, so we'll go back up here to the top. So we brought that down significantly, but again, I would never let it be this much when it ships. We're just leaving that there for now just because we don't really have to make a decision. I'll go ahead and take Luck of the Rainbow down to 4. I don't think I need it at 6. We don't need 6 of that, even though I really love it. Honestly, most of these, when it comes time to actually shipping them out, we'll take this one down to 3. When it comes time to actually shipping this, I will really cut some of these back because we're not going to leave it at this much. We'll just have to make some really tough decisions then. But for now, we can leave it like this. Okay, so that was all for this club. I'm going to log out of this club. I'm going to log into the next club, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. This is the next club. This is my other just extra backup club. This is not the main one, so we're going to see what is in it. Okay, so this one is smaller than the last one. This one is on quarterly as well, but this one I am actually going to do the hack again and push it out. It does say that it's supposed to process on August 28th, but we are not going to let that happen because I do not need these bars. I just don't want to delete them, so we're going to push it out a little bit further. So we're going to go through this and see what we can delete. All right, well, first and foremost here we have Lucky in Love, and that one is actually coming back. Surprising to me that they would put Lucky in Love in the fall winter catalog, but they are. So we can delete that. I do like this one. Even if it would not have been coming back to the fall winter catalog, I might would have deleted it though, just because I don't really reach for it that often. But for sure we can remove it. Banana Nut Bread. I'm so glad this one's coming back. I did have 4 on here because I have some friends that love this one. I love gifting this one to them, and I love it. My husband loves it, but it's in the catalog now. I hope that they actually keep this one in the catalog year-round just because this one is a classic one that seems to be popular, but we can remove it. Thunderstorm. Okay, so I think I have one of these in my main big club that I'll be going over in a minute. I think what I'm going to do is remove it from my main club and keep it in this secondary club because I don't need Thunderstorm often. A bar of Thunderstorm will last me for a really long time. So it reminds me of the way like wet roses smell. So if it's just rained on a garden of roses outside, that is kind of what it reminds me of. There's definitely a rose note in this bar that some people smell and some people don't smell. But because I'm sensitive to roses, I can smell it. But it's more of an authentic, real type of rose. And so this is probably my favorite rose fragrance that I've ever smelled from Scentsy, even though they don't even acknowledge that there's roses in it. I don't believe. So we're going to keep it here, but I think I'm going to remove it from my main one. Okay, Snuggle Up. This bar I do love, but it lasts me forever. It lasts me forever because it is so strong, but I have so many on this club for someone in particular who only uses this bar. She loves this bar and she loves Jamie Time. Both of those are very, very similar, but she loves both of those bars, and so I have kept it on here just to kind of get some extra whenever she needs them. But I don't know if we're going to keep it at 6. We might come back up and take that down to 4. But because I'm going to push this out, it doesn't really matter. I can, change it later. Lily of the Valley. I thought this one was an absolutely gorgeous floral. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot do florals. And so you're probably wondering, well, why is it in your club? Well, because I like gifting bars around Christmas, and my mother-in-law loves floral bars. I also have a friend that loves floral bars. And so I have kept this one for them just because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So since I'm not going to be processing this one now, I'm just going to keep it. And I might process this around the holidays. That way I can get it here and I can gift her one of these bars around the holidays. So the half off item that I have right now is this brick of Blue Grotto. That I will change that whenever it comes time to, process this one. It'll just be whatever I feel like getting at that time. It might be a brick of another fragrance. And I'll show you which brick fragrances are available when we get to my big club, because I'll show you, choosing a half off item and all that. But I never know what I'm going to feel like getting as a half off item until it comes time to do that. And you can change that item as much as you want. You don't have to get the same item ever. Okay, key lime pie. I don't really remember this one. And if I can't really remember it, maybe I should delete it. I don't remember if this one was that good. I remember liking it. And I remember thinking that I think there was coconut in it, and I was kind of surprised that the coconut didn't bother me. But if I compare it to pistachio ice cream, which I feel like they're kind of similar in a way, I really love that pistachio ice cream. It just didn't have good performance. I think we're just going to delete this because I can't really remember it. We're just take it out. Berry Tart. Okay, we're leaving this one at 2, but I have it in my main club, and I think I have 2. I'm going to take it down to 1. Well, we'll take this one down to 1 as well. I think I'm going to change the quantity in the other club to 1, and we change this one to 1 because I don't need that many. But I do love Berry Tart. I've just recently rewarmed this one. It has amazing longevity. It is a beautiful fruity bakery, and it's got that tart, sour berry smell, and it lasted for a really long time in my warmers out here in the open concept. So we're going to leave that one. Orange Clove Pomander, we're going to delete. I did not like this one. I had it at 2 because I had only warmed it the one time and I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but now I know for sure I don't really like this one. It has a lot of clove, but it doesn't really have cinnamon, so we're just going to take that one out. Now, I did really like the Simply Cinnamon, so for now we're going to leave it. If it's in my main club, I'm going to take it out and just leave it here because I don't love it as much as some of my other cinnamon ones, but I did like it. Autumn Hearth. This was just an extra 2. I know I have so many Autumn Hearth on the other one, and then I have a bunch on my main one, but I love Autumn Hearth, and we can always use 2 extra, so we're going to leave it. Cinnamon Bear. Cinnamon Bear is coming back, so we're going to delete that. Like I said, these are a bunch of repeats from the other club just because I was making extra clubs so that I could process them at different times and get these bars here in case they actually discontinued. Because at the time when I made this club, I didn't know what was coming back. I didn't know what was going to be discontinued, and I didn't know how many my mom would need because she loves the Cinnamon Bear and she loves this Cloven Cinnamon, which is coming back, so we can delete it. Forever Fall is coming back, so we're going to delete it. Cinnamon Pine Cones, that one's coming back. Rum Pum Plum is not coming back, so we're leaving that one at 1. Scarlet Sunflower is not coming back. We're leaving that one at 2. So since I have 2 on this one, I can go back into that other club and take it down from 4 to 2. Because I wasn't sure if I had it on this club or not. So we can take that other one down. So Butterbeer. Okay, so I have 4 more on this one. And I think I brought down the quantity from 6 to 4 on the other club. So we're going to take this one down to 2. And I may still decrease that down to 1 before I, would let this one process, but we'll leave it at that for now. Lemon Heaven. Okay, I think I had 2 on the other one. I don't know what to do. I love this one so much. We'll just take it down to 1. Luck of the Rainbow. Okay, so I had it at 6 on the other club. I took it down to 4. Let's take this one down to 2. Ace, we're going to take that one down to 1 because I think I had 2 on the other club. Apple and Oats, I really do love this one a lot. This one was my favorite from the Bring Back My Bars. It is absolutely stunning, and I'm going to be warming this one year round. It's not going to be just a fall fragrance for me, but I don't think I need 4. Especially since I'm going to have some in my main club, and I'm going to have some in the other club and this one. So let's take it down to 2 for now, until I build up some in my stash. Central Park Pralines. Okay, I think I reduced it from 4 to 2 on the other club. So we'll take this one down to 1 on this club. Okay, so the Cactus Flower Lime, I have another one here, and I deleted it off the other club, and we're going to delete it again. And the reason for that is, the reason why I kept this one is because I was thinking this would be another one of those really clean fragrances. If you had, like an odor in the house that you wanted to cut through, I felt like this would be a good one for that. But the other one that I really like for that is that Lemon, Sugar, and Sage. I believe that's the name of it. That's the one I'm going to reach for probably over this one. So let's just delete it. Coconut Blossoms, we're going to take that off. It's still available. anyway, but I don't think I need it. Oh, here's coconut flower again. That was hard for me to delete it the time before. Now I got to decide to do it again. Okay. You don't need it, Melissa. You don't need it. Do you guys have to tell yourself this? I don't need it. I don't need all this. Lilo and Stitch. Here you are again. Aloha Adventure. Okay. Well, we're going to leave it at 2 just because we don't know. I don't know how many is on the main club. Like I said, I want these to be shipped at different times, but this scent here, this Aloha Adventure, it was so absolutely beautiful and such a good performer out here in the open concept that I'm going to warm it probably starting like Valentine's Day all the way through summer. So even though I'm not going to warm it year round, I'm going to go through a significant amount of this, and I just have none in my stash right now. Now, eventually when I have a little bit, we're going to take these back because these are licensed bars, so we don't need this many on our clubs. But for now, we're going to leave it at 2. And this one we're going to delete because we don't need the We're All Mad Here. I don't like that one as much as I used to. So here's this Indoor Forest again, and we have it on the other one. So we're going to delete it. I don't need that many of this one. Exotic Vanilla. I think we're good with just the one that's on the other club. Yeah, I think so. Hibiscus Sunset, we're good with the one that's on the other club. So we'll take that off. Glorious Grapefruit. I really love grapefruit fragrances. This one is very zingy, very grapefruit. I'm going to leave it for right now because I don't know if it's on the big club. If it is on my big club, I'm going to remove it and then just keep this one in this club. I think that's what I'm going to do because I don't need a lot of this. Like right now, I have all those Be Fabulous bars that I got on a flash sale. So honestly, I wish I could just warm through those. And then if I need to add a grapefruit bar later, I wish I could add this, but it's discontinued and I can't. And I don't have Be Fabulous in my club. And I love grapefruit fragrances. And I don't know when Scentsy will make another one. We'll leave it for right now. I don't know. Okay, Honeysuckle Dew, we're going to remove because it's on the other one. Hydrangea Bouquet, we're going to remove because it's on the other one. You know what? Was this? I don't think this one was on the other one. So I think Indoor Forest was on the other club, but the rest of the Star Wars bars were not. I should not have deleted the one off of here. I should have went onto the other club and deleted Indoor Forest. So the 3 Star Wars bars would have been together. But we'll just leave this Hoth one on this one and leave Indoor Forest on the other one. And then the third one, I forgot the name of it, the Sunset one that was in that collection, it's going to be removed. I'm going to take it off. I didn't like that one. Isabella Senorita Perfecta, we're going to remove that one. It was a pretty floral bar, but it's not for me. Lemon Sugar and Sage. Okay, so here's another 4 when I think that there was 4 on the other one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 4 on the other club, so we're going to take this one down to 2. And, well, that just went back to the top here. And honestly, before this one ships, I might take that down to 1 and cut down the one in the other club down to 2. I don't need that many, honestly. Marshmallow Mint, we're going to remove because it's on the other one. Mirabelle from the Encanto collection, we're going to remove that. Pistachio Ice Cream, I don't think I need another one. I have 2 on the other club, and I honestly might cut that down to 1. Quaint Country Rain, okay. It's on the other club, and I took it down from 2 to 1. I might delete this all the way. Let me look and see what my total is when we get back up to the top. So I cut it down to 1 and we'll see. I might delete that one completely. Red Pear and Pomegranate, well, it's on the other club, so let's remove it from this one. Seashore, definitely deleting. That one is not for me. That one is way too sharp. Serene Succulent, removing because it's on the other club. Star Wars, The Light Side of the Force. I think that this one is on the other club as well. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's remove it. I don't need two, but I'm hoping that it's on the other one. Summer Holiday, no, we don't need another one. Okay, so this one right here, this one from the Star Wars collection with the sunsets, there was something off about this one. I haven't warmed it though. That's the only thing. I haven't warmed it, but it kind of had like an amber note to it, so we're going to delete that one. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay, this one is set at 3. We're going to just take it down to 1. Okay, jump back to the top again. What was that last bar? Winter Wonderland. Well, it's on the other club, so let's just remove it. Okay, how did we do? Okay, we brought that one down significantly. It still won't stay this high. I'm going to still cut these down some more. But for now, we're going to leave it at this just because I'm going to push this out and I'm not processing it right now anyway. I'm just looking one last time here. We'll leave it at this for now, but there's still a lot more I'll cut off of here before I ship it out. I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to sign out of this one. I'm going to sign into my really small club that's going to process tomorrow, and then we'll save my big club for last. Okay, so here we are with this is just my small club. This started out as my mom's club years ago, and over time I just started putting other things on here. I don't know why I did that. It just got confusing at one time, and if these bars ever come back available again, I will move them to my main club, and then I will try to put more bars that are specifically for her on this club. For example, at the end of this coming up 2025 fall and winter, I'll try to put Cinnamon Bear on this club, Clove and Cinnamon, those type of bars that I know that she loves. I'll try to add some of those to this club, and eventually over time just convert this back to like a club that is specifically for her, because right now it's not. So this one is significantly smaller, and I'm not making a lot of changes to this one, but I know for sure one thing I'm going to delete. Hashtag Shine is going to stay. I love this bar. I constantly am rewarming it to make sure that I love it, and I just love it. This one came out a long time ago, and it really has good longevity, even though it's not a very strong bar, and for that reason, we're going to keep it. But we are going to cut Pink Tulips. I've had this one in my club since the beginning of club. I mean, I have had this one forever, and we are going to just finally delete this one. This one is really hard for me because I love this bar, but it just does not have good performance. The last bar that I received from them was actually a little bit stronger than they usually are, but it still just doesn't perform as well in this house as it did my old house, and it's still a little bit floral. It's like a fruity floral. So I know with cutting some of these, you guys might be saying, no, don't cut that one. I mean, because I do that too when I watch these edit videos, but I just can't. I can't keep them all. So, oh, this is so hard. Wow, we're removing that one. Okay, that one's gone. I have some in my stash, and it's just going to be okay. I don't know if that one will ever come back, but it's okay. Okay, Ocean. I will not touch Ocean. That's the main reason why I started this club for my mom and me. Like, I have 2 Ocean on my big club, and I have 6 on here because it's the main bar that my mom and I use, besides Autumn Hearth. And we cannot touch that because we go through a lot of Ocean. That's my favorite bar of all time. And if you ask her, she probably would say that too. Aside, she really loves Autumn Hearth. Cinnamon Roasted Pear, not deleting that one. It is so good. It needs to come back. It is the perfect fall bar. So much cinnamon, and it's the most beautiful crisp pear. It's fantastic. Cherry Vanilla. I may delete this one soon. I'm not going to delete it this time. But because I was able to purchase so many of the red, white, and berry pie, I believe that was the name of it. That one is so similar to this one that now I have a lot of like cherry bars like that. And I also have some of this one in my stash. So I would definitely be safe deleting this one. But this one has a beautiful like chocolate note when it warms. And I love mixing this one. So for now, we're going to keep it. For now, we're going to keep it. Churro Churro is saying that one is safe for forever. And it's not going anywhere, for sure. I love mixing that one. If anything, I would up the quantity of that one to 2 if I could. Fuzzy Blanket is staying for forever. That is one of my favorite calming, cozy bars. I love warming this one at nighttime. Beautiful. Harbor's Edge. I love this one, but it is mainly for my mom because she uses it way more often than I do. She's either warming Ocean or Harbor's Edge in her bathrooms all the time. So we're going to keep that one here for her. If it was up to me, I would consider deleting it, but there is like a salty note with this one that Scentsy doesn't always put like in their Ocean type bars. So we're going to keep it because I like that saltiness and that air note that this one has, but we'll keep it for her anyway. Pacific Mist we're keeping because you've heard me talk about this. Love Pacific Mist. I love mixing it with Scarlet Sunflower. I was able to purchase a good bit of these on 2 different flash sales, and I'm just happy to have extra ones so that I can use them, so that I can mix them. I will use this one a lot in spring and summer, but I do use it throughout the year, like in the bathroom and stuff. So we're going to keep it. Tangerine and Sugarcane. We're deleting this one. And this is hard for me because I love this bar. I love it very much. But when it came down to #shine or Tangerine and Sugarcane, I'm cutting Tangerine Sugarcane. That's so hard. I love this one. But we're going to do it. I have a couple of these. It's not my husband's favorite fragrance. We had this in hand soap one time and he thought it smelled like rotten oranges. He doesn't really say that about the wax. But I do love mixing this one. It's so good mixed with like churro churro or vanilla bean buttercream. Oh, okay. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Just get it over with. Okay. We did it. All right. This one was cut down pretty good just because it was already so small. So it's at a small amount. This one is going to have to probably process. I might still delete this one if I have the rest of the day to decide and go downstairs and look at my stash and really see how much of it I have. So I might still delete that one. Now we do have to choose a half price item because I don't need another brick of this because this is what I got last time. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove it so that we can choose a different half price item. We are going to go back up here and you will notice there is a little notice right here just saying that you've earned a half price item, and you click this button to choose that. And you will see that you can choose from Scentsy bricks right here, which I'll just show you what bricks are available, but that's not what I'm going to be choosing as a half price item today. So baked apple pie, love that one. Black raspberry vanilla, yes. Blue grotto, love it. Blueberry cheesecake. Clean breeze, oh my gosh, all of these. Coconut lemongrass, jammy thyme, Johnny Appleseed, Luna, perfectly pomegranate, sea salt and avocado, skinny dippin'. I really love the skinny dippin'. I need to get that in a brick sometime. Squeeze the day. Sugar cookie, sunkissed citrus, vanilla bean buttercream, and then welcome home. So if I was getting a brick, I honestly would probably choose skinny dippin', even though I wouldn't use it probably until summer comes around, or maybe welcome home. I haven't had a brick of welcome home in a while, or vanilla bean buttercream. I really like mixing vanilla bean buttercream with all kinds of stuff. So. But we're not going to choose a brick, so we're going to go back to Scentsy Club Home here. And we are going to choose a Scentsy Air Purifier Replacement Filter. And that's just because the price of these are increasing. And so I just want to go ahead and get half price of the $35 instead of, you know, getting half price of the $40 later on down the road. So we're just going to go ahead and get one and, you know, put it up so that when I do need to change that out, I can. So there it shows that you just changed your half price item, and we are going to click update subscription. So here it's just telling you when it's going to process. Okay, so that's all we have for this one. So what I'm going to do is sign out of this one, and I'm going to go into my big club now with all the really retired fragrances. That's going to be really hard. So let me do that. Okay, so something I forgot to show you was the little hack on how to push your club out. So we're going to go back into the Scentsy Club that is processing August 28th. So this club is processing August 28th, but we don't have any skips available. Okay, so like if I click skip right now, it's going to show right here in the red that it's going to delete these bars and I won't be able to get them again. Okay, so we don't want to use a skip because I've already used my one skip that I had for 12 months, and so I can't do that. All right, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to say, do not skip this shipment. So instead, we are going to try to push this out and use the hack and hope that we don't lose everything here. So in order to do that, if I'm remembering this correctly, is you have to go over here to the frequency where it says quarterly. It says quarterly right now. You just click this little edit button here. And we're just going to say monthly. And we're going to click save. Now, it's still saying that my next order is August 28th. But now if you scroll back down to frequency and click the little edit button again, we're going to say quarterly new subscription every 3 months and click save. Now it says October 28th. So we moved it out from August to October. And honestly, I'm glad that there is a hack for that because I like just having this as kind of placeholders just for extra bars if I ever decide that I want to ship these out to myself, but it's not my main club, so I don't technically need these. So it is nice to be able to do this hack, but I mean, you wouldn't want to do that all the time. I mean, what's the point in having a club if you're going to do the hack all the time and never ship your club to you? But I mean, you could always create an extra club like this and then do that. So now we don't have to worry about this until October 28th, and we will revisit it then and decide if we need to ship any of these bars to ourselves. So let me log back out of this one, and now we are for sure going on to our main club and editing that. All right, here is the main club. This is a very scary number. This is nowhere near what it's going to be, so don't let that number fool you. I have so much stuff in this club that needs to come out and lots of stuff that's coming back, so let's just get right to editing this one. Blueberry Rush, I can tell you, is not getting removed. This is my husband's, one of his top bars, and it's also one of my favorite bars. We love this bar so much. Use it all the time. It's very similar to the Aladdin bar that's fixing to come back out. So if you love Blueberry Rush and you're sad that you don't have it, definitely try the Aladdin bar that is coming out on Monday. I believe it's being released Monday. And it's very, very, very similar. I do think that the Aladdin 3 Wishes bar is a little bit more sweet, like leaning more towards like a cotton candy blueberry, but it's still really good and it is a great performing bar. So since I cannot increase this quantity, you will see I have Aladdin on here, but I'm going to take it off for now and then re-add it back. I'm actually going to be re-adding 2 Aladdins probably, just because we love blueberry and we're going to use that one a lot. Candy Cane Wishes. I almost decided to remove this one, but I think I'm going to keep it unless I just need to get my cost down. If I do, then I will come back and remove it. Cozy Fireside. I could technically remove this because this is coming back in the bricks, the holiday bricks. So there's going to be a brick of Cozy Fireside coming, and I'm so excited for my mom because this is one of her top favorite scents, and I've always wanted to increase this to at least 2, and I was scared that it would never come back. So now when it comes back, I probably will add some to her actual club, that other small club that I showed you, and then I'll also leave one on my main club for me, and then that way we'll have some extras because she, like right now, I have absolutely none in my stash. She has used them all between the 2 of us, which she uses more of them than I do. I had a pretty good stash pile of them, but we have just went through all of them. So we have none. So I'm going to keep this on here just because I need to get a bar here for her, and we're going to leave it. Disney Aladdin 3 Wishes. Here he is. This bar is amazing, but we're going to remove it because I have some of them in my stash. I don't need another one right now, and I want to bring the cost down, and he's coming back. So as soon as it's available Monday, I will be coming back into my club and adding it back. I will be adding 2 back at least so that I don't forget because I can't be without this one. I love the blueberry. Okay, so we're removing that. All right, so here's my 2 oceans. Definitely keeping those. We use these like crazy. Cannot reduce that at all. Sweet orange pomander. This is one of my mom's favorites as well. It is very, very spicy. Do not let this name fool you. It is not much orange, and there is really nothing sweet about this bar. It is all cinnamon, all clove, mostly cinnamon, and it is a red hot cinnamon. She loves this so much. If you love cinnamon, you need to be looking for this bar for it to ever come back. She loves it. It was in a brick at one time, and if I ever saw more of those in clearance or anything like that, I would definitely grab her another one because she does go through this and we just have one. But we're leaving that. Banana nut bread is coming back, so let's remove that. Glacier water. Okay, so I love glacier water. This one is more masculine. It's an aquatic masculine type scent. You know, it does smell aquatic, but it's a pretty good bit of like a masculine type edge to this one with the bergamot. But I really love this one. It is an amazing performer. This is a powerhouse. I can use a half a cube in my little tiny bathroom and it will just go for like 2 days at least, and it is so strong. If you ever see this one and you want a really powerful bar, you'd have to like a fresh type scent, especially that leans masculine, but it's amazing. So we're going to leave it. The only reason why I contemplate taking it out is just because I have so many of these bars because I don't have to use many of them, but I do gift them. So I do gift them around the holidays just because I know that it's a good performer. So I will probably give some away, but I don't think I can remove it because it's such a good performer and we really like it. Pink Sugarberry Mint. This is another one I don't think I'm ready to delete. There's nothing else like this one. I have nothing else like this in my club. My husband really loves these sweet, sugary, candy type scents. And this one has a slight mint note, but I love the mint in this one. It is like a pink bubblegum mint mixed with like a candy sugarberry scent. I can't explain it. It's so good. So let's leave that one. It's also a really good performer. Clementine Blossom. This one is not the best performer, but I really love this one. This one is probably going to get eliminated soon though. If I don't delete it now, it probably will get eliminated in the next couple times. I don't know. I just haven't found anything else to really replace it because it's not a very powerful floral type fragrance and it has like a slight citrusy edge to it. I really love this one around Easter and spring. I'm going to keep it for now. We're not making many changes here so far. Fried ice cream, cannot delete that one. If you guys have watched some of my recent hauls, you know that I stocked up on these. Love mixing this one. It is so cinnamon. So cinnamon. It's very, very good. It doesn't smell anything like fried ice cream. It smells like caramel and like a nuttiness and cinnamon. Perk Me Up, one of my favorites here, okay? Cannot delete this. Honestly, if we had Coffee Tree available, at one time I had Coffee Tree and I had Perk Me Up, and I deleted Coffee Tree and I kept Perk Me Up. But I wish I would have kept both because they are different and I love coffee fragrances. But the last bar that Scentsy sent me of Perk Me Up was not Perk Me Up. They poured Hug in a Mug or something crazy in a Perk Me Up package and sent that to me because it was off. And it smelled like chocolate. It didn't really smell like coffee. And there was also a very like sour milk note to it. So something is up with that. So I'm keeping Perk Me Up for sure because I love Perk Me Up, but I want the actual Perk Me Up fragrance. And if that's not what they send me this time, I'm going to have a problem because I only have a couple of these and I do use it. So I'm going to have to contact Scentsy and get them to figure that out. I don't know what's going on with that one. Pima Cotton. This one's on the chopping block. So I'm not going to cut it right this second, but I'm going to reach out to a friend who loves this one. And if she doesn't want me to keep it, then I'm going to delete it because I don't use this one that much. It really is the only really laundry type fragrance that I have in my club because I don't really use that many laundry fragrances. But I do like to use this one in the bathroom that is right beside my laundry room a lot because it has a very cool type laundry scent. It kind of smells like wet, cold laundry, if that makes sense. Slightly, I don't think it really mentions that there's mint, but it kind of smells like there's like a coolness to it like mint. It's very, very pretty. It's a very good performer. I don't use it that often, but I really love it. But we might delete that one. Dancing Sugar Plums, I will never delete. This one is my favorite bedroom scent. We use this one all the time. I know it's not technically a bedroom scent that somebody else would probably warm, but it's just, I find it comforting because I used to always warm it around Christmas, and I don't know, there's just something about it. I used to always warm black raspberry vanilla in the bedroom, but I have started warming this one, and I like it a lot better because it's got a little bit of cinnamon and like a slight spiciness to it. So for that reason, we're going to keep it. If anything, I would increase that one to 2 if I could. Orchard Apple and Spice will not be going anywhere either. This one has a cherry note in it, but it is a very good apple and spice. Orchard by the Sea is just not going anywhere. I love this one. There's nothing else like it. It's definitely an aquatic, fruity type scent. It definitely gets a little bit stronger as it cures, and it is absolutely beautiful. There's nothing else like it. It's not going anywhere. I think it was a spring brick at one time, and I just fell in love with that. Pink Apple and Nectarine. Well, this one was kind of on the chopping block because I have Ruby Nectarine down here, and they're very similar, but I warm these 2 bars like crazy in the spring and summer because I don't warm a lot of florals. And so I reach for scents like this, and because I don't have 2 of the Ruby Nectarine in my club, I think I'm going to keep this one. I actually prefer the Ruby Nectarine over the Pink Apple and Nectarine, but because I can't increase my quantity of Ruby Nectarine, for now I'm going to keep both. But if I have to make an elimination, I could delete this one. I use a lot of it. A-Peeling Apple, that one's not going anywhere. I promise there are deletions coming. I have some down here that I'm going to delete. I haven't got to them. But I cannot delete A-Peeling Apple. This one is so beautiful. It's never came back. I always thought this one would come back. It was the scent of the month at one time, I believe, and then it was in the catalog. It is such a strong bar. It's not a harvest fall apple. It is a spring, juicy, crispy type apple. I can't explain this one. It is very strong. It's very, very good. So we're going to leave it. Sugar Plum Berry is another really, really good one. It really is. I'm saying that about all of these, but obviously I love them because they're in my club. Sugar Plum Berry is, we just don't have many plum scents. You know what I mean? There is a plum, there's a berry in here, there's spices in here. Not a lot of spices, but there is a little bit. And then there's also an evergreen note. And so that's why I like this one. I usually mix those kind of things together around the holidays, but with this one, I don't have to do all that. So if I'm in a hurry, I can just grab Sugar Plum Berry and pop it in the warmers, and I already have this scent. And I don't have to grab a fruity bar like very snowy spruce and then, a cinnamon bar. I don't have to do all that mixing. It's just already in a bar, and it's beautiful. Christmas Cottage Wreath. Again, I love this bar so much. I talked about this on one of the hauls that we had. I usually mix a pine type fragrance with cinnamon. And now we have balsam spice in the catalog that's coming. And it's just not as good as this Christmas Cottage Wreath, in my opinion. It's very, very similar, but I still prefer the Christmas Cottage Wreath because I don't know, it's more like actual Christmas cottage with just a slight pine, and I love that. So the balsam spice is a little bit more pine to it and less cinnamon, whereas this one, if you love Christmas cottage, it mainly smells like Christmas cottage with a little bit of pine. And so for years, I've always took Christmas cottage and mixed it with like very snowy spruce or something else. And then if I'm in a hurry, now I have this bar and I can just pop this one in the warmers. So I just can't delete it. Christmas cottage cider. There's another one. I cannot delete this. My mom and I love this one so much. It's more of a fall bar, even though it says Christmas cottage cider. And if anything, I would increase this one to 2 because not that we fight over the bar or anything, but I'm constantly giving the bar to her. And so I don't warm it as much as I would like to because I have more fragrances that I like and that I warm, and she has less favorites and less things that she likes. And so when she likes something, I would rather give her, all of that one so that she can enjoy it. So I have to leave that one. Frosted Cinnamon Roll. Oh, this one's so good. What am I going to delete off of here? Okay. Frosted Cinnamon Roll is, I always thought this one would come back. This one is so good. We have to leave that one. I don't know. This one, I can't delete this one. Okay, Just One Bite. This is my favorite, one of my favorite fall bars. Normally, I'm mixing bakery bars with apple and spice. Again, this one is already mixed. I don't have to mix anything. This bar is perfect just the way it is. The only problem with this one is the longevity. It does not have good longevity at all. I mean, it is perfect for like 10, 12 hours, and then it really starts to taper off quickly after that in the open concept tier. And it's a Disney bar, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. There's nothing else like this bar. Nothing. I wish they would recreate the fragrance of this one in just a regular bar. Okay, Jack's Obsession. We can delete this one. I don't want to delete this one, but it is coming back. So I don't have to ship it to myself right now because I have some of these in my stash. Okay, so I'm good. I have some that I can start warming, and we don't need any more right now. We can just add this back once it's available. We're sure that this is coming back, right? Before I delete this? We're just going to take a little look into our phone and make sure that it's coming back. Okay, so I've went through some pictures and confirmed through pictures that this bar is supposed to be coming back because I don't want anything to happen to this bar. This is one of my favorite apple spice bars. It is so good. So we're going to remove it. I don't need any, but I'm very nervous to remove it. I absolutely cannot forget to add this back. I would cry. Okay. All right, so we also have Absolutely Perfect. This one smells just like cherry blossoms, but it also has like an air note with it. I have two people that kind of fight over this bar when it comes in because they really, really love it, and I only have the one every so often. So I think I'm going to keep it, but honestly, I'm going to wait and see what my total is. If I have to absolutely delete something, then this is one I could remove. It really smells like the Bath & Body Works cherry blossom perfume a little bit, but then also has like an air note. It is a pretty fragrance. I wonder why this one says $6.50. Like the licensed bars usually say $7. Well, we might keep it just because it says $6.50. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so Strawberry Sweetie. I can't delete this one. I love my strawberry scents. I mix this one with, you know, all kinds of bakery type bars, especially in the summer, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling because I love strawberry throughout the whole year. So we're going to leave that. Everything Nice. Okay. We love Everything Nice. This bar is amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is one of my favorite fall bars. It needs to come back in the catalog. If you've not tried Everything Nice and you like bakery bars, you like pecan type notes, you like caramel type smells. It's a very heavy bakery. It's perfect for like fall, but it is such a good performer and it smells so good. It's buttery. It's really, really good. I don't like the smell of it on cold though. Like if I just smell it from the clamshell, I don't like it. So I'm glad that I tried it because once it like got warm in the warmers, it's beautiful. Peony Petals. Okay, this is the one that I keep going back and forth about. I don't know whether to delete this. Y'all know me that I don't normally have floral bars in my club. This is really the most floral bar that I have in my club. And I just literally use just small pieces of this in like around Valentine's Day and Easter and spring and anytime like that. I'll just put a little bit in some warmers and then I might have another scent going in alternate warmers. And it just smells like I have flowers in the house, like in the background. And then I have other scents going. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's probably my favorite floral that I've ever smelled. And so I'm having a really hard time deciding whether to delete it. The problem is that I have a couple of bars in my stash and it will take me a while to go through them. But then once I go through them, if I can't get this bar again, I would be really, really sad. So this bar came in a Bring Back My Bar not too long ago, and I had never smelled it prior to that. And I just absolutely fell in love with this. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. This bar is for a customer. So this red cedar and sage right here is not for me. It is for someone else and she wants that. So we're going to keep it for her, but it is not for me. If you like really, really sharp cedar type fragrances that are powerhouse bars, you need to try red cedar and sage if it ever comes back. It is so powerful. King Cake. Well, this is just another bakery that I can't delete. I mean, it's another great mixing bar. I mix fried ice cream with bars. I mix churro with bars. I mix king cake with bars. So king cake and like that strawberry sweetie, I would mix it together to make like a strawberry cake type dessert of a bar. And so I just can't delete that. This one was from the Mardi Gras collection. And so is this one right here, this Midnight Masquerade. They were both from the Mardi Gras collection. I also really love Street Parade, and I deleted it from my club not too long ago. I do regret doing that, but I mean, I just can't keep them all. But these two right here, I haven't been able to delete. I love them both so much. This Midnight Masquerade is definitely got a floral note to it, but it is an absolutely beautiful, sultry type bedroom fragrance. It has a bakery note as well as a floral lily type note. It is so pretty. It's beautiful. I can't delete it. And I'm just not a floral person, and I just love it so much. I warm it all the time in the bedroom. Follow the Rainbow. That is just, this is so hard. This one has a good bit of pineapple in it, and my husband actually loves this one. My husband struggles to smell scents sometimes. He's definitely not as sensitive to fragrances as I am, and I am sensitive to fragrances. So I don't have to use a lot of the wax because I can smell it. And if I use too much, you know, I don't want to get a headache. But for him, I probably should use more wax if it's something that I'm wanting him to smell, because he's not as sensitive to scents. But this one he can smell and he loves it. So he doesn't really compliment a lot of fragrances unless they are like sweet candy fragrances, but he really loved this one. So I keep that one. Candy Orchard, that's the other one that's his favorite. It's very sweet. It's got like a syrupy type note with it. It's very candy-like sweet, and it's one of his favorites. Perfectly Cute. Love this one. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's just too many here that I love. I just don't think I can get rid of it. Jamming Jubilee. Okay, this one is my favorite. We have two. We're going to take it down to one. Okay, let's at least do that. That's hard for me to do because I love this bar. I use a lot of it, but that's okay. We can take it down to one. I always thought that this one would come back in the catalog because it is an amazing performer. But we just need one. Let's do that. Okay, Sherbet Lemon from the Harry Potter Honeydukes collection. We can take that down to one. This is one of my favorite lemons, but it's okay. We can take it down. Meant to be Merry. We can't touch Meant to be Merry. It has to stay. I mean, Meant to be Merry is amazing. It just smells like cupcakes and cookies with mint and beautiful. This one should have came back in the catalog. Why? I don't understand why they wouldn't have done that. This is a perfect holiday bakery fragrance. It's beautiful. Toasted Apple Butter. Well, that's another great one I like to mix, or I like it by itself. It doesn't have a whole lot of apple, honestly. It has way more cinnamon in it. So probably going to keep that one. Whipped Frosting, another one that I thought should have came back for the fall winter catalog. This one's beautiful. I like to mix this one. I don't really warm this one a lot by itself, but I do mix it a lot. Especially with like I've mixed it with strawberry before. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gingerbread Hugs. Last year they seemed to have a whole bunch of gingerbread type fragrances, whereas sometimes they don't really come out with gingerbread scents. And so I put this one in my club because I was afraid they wouldn't come out with another good gingerbread, and I really love this one. So I do love the gingerbread pecan waffles that's coming back to the fall winter catalog, but I also love this one. So I think we're going to keep it. Salted Caramel Cider. This one is coming back. Thank goodness, because this is one of my favorites. When I cut this one down to 2, I think I had 4. I don't remember how many I had, but I was hoping and betting on the fact that they were going to bring this back to the catalog. And they did, thank goodness. Because 2 would not have been enough for me. It would not have been. I mean, I have some bricks right now, but eventually this just would not have been enough for me. I'm going to be warming this one like crazy. Honestly, this one I will warm you around. It is the most beautiful buttery caramel I have ever smelled. But let's delete it because it's coming back. Let's verify. Salted Caramel Cider is coming back. Okay, so we're going to remove that. Glazed Almond Dreams. Oh, this one is so good. This whole collection of the Disney signature treats was good, except for that churro one that smelled like jalapenos. It was terrible. But the Glazed Almond Dreams and there was a candy apple one. I didn't add that one to my club, but it was also really good. The Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight is one of my favorites, honestly, but I'm going to take it down. Okay, so we're going to take it down from 2 to 1. It has a blueberry note with it. And like I've said, they just don't make a lot of bars with blueberry in them, I don't think. So this one is so pretty. You can definitely smell like the waffle in it, but it's definitely like a spring summery type bakery scent. It's so pretty. This Disney Mickey Mouse Cinnamon Bun Bash is amazing. I say that about a lot, but if you like cinnamon and you like a doughy note, this is the one right here. Now I am going to take it down to 1 because I've got a few like in my stash now, and this is one, I could mix this one, but I love it by itself. I am obsessed with the dough note with this one. They just don't put like a really doughy note in a lot of other bars, and they also put a pretty good bit of cinnamon in this one. So it is for me for sure. Peaks and Pines. Okay, this bar is not for me. It's for a friend that's going to take it, so we're just going to leave that for her. That one is a powerhouse fragrance, but it is not for me. It's got, I think, eucalyptus in it and like pine, but it is a powerhouse. Sparkling Spiced Citrus. This one's coming back. I'm so glad. I really love that one. Spooky but Sweet. Okay, this one is coming back. I'm just verifying. I just wanted to double check because I'm pretty sure they deleted the Gimme Candy and Scary Good, and then this one is returning. So let's delete it. Honeycrisp Harvest. This one is not coming back. I was really sad to see that, but I was able to stock up on this one on the flash sale. I am leaving it, I think, because it's the only really apple type fragrance besides a Peeling Apple. But that one leans more spring. This one leans a little bit more fall in my opinion. Maybe not. I mean, this one is still year round, but it doesn't have any spices in it. So I think I'm going to leave this one even though I was able to stock up on a good bit. We're going to see what my total is. If I have to delete something, I'll consider it. Dream Big Princess. This one is so good. My husband loves it. I was also able to stock up on this one with that flash sale that we just had. I think that was what? The Beat the Heat flash sale? He loves this one so much. We both do. I can't say just him, but I mean, that's more the type of fragrances he likes. He just likes those candy type scents. The Disney Frightfully Delightful. Okay, I did not grab any of these in the flash sale, even though it was on there. I just don't use this one that often, but I do really love it. We're going to see what the total is, but I don't know what to do about that one. We're definitely keeping Hocus Pocus. I was able to stock up on the flash sale with this one, but it is beautiful. I can't believe they're not bringing that one back. Disney Season of Magic. Well, I didn't see anything about this one coming back, so I'm going to have to leave it because this is one of my favorite pine fragrances. It's like a sweet, sugary like pine, and definitely use it around the holidays. Disney Moana. I've tried to delete this one and I just can't bring myself to do it. It is a very pretty melon, watermelon type scent, but like watery. So very summery, very beautiful. Star Wars The Dark Side. Okay, well that one's my favorite, so we're going to keep that one, but if the light side is on here, we're going to remove it. And I think it is on here somewhere. Okay, so my half off item is a whiff box on this one, and we're going to leave it that way. We're going to get the whiff box on this one, and we're going to get the air purifier on the other club that I showed you that I changed from a brick to the air purifier filter. So my half off items is going to be the whiff box and the air purifier filter. Now, Thunderstorm we're going to delete only because I have it on that other club, and I don't use it that often. Woolly Slippers, I don't have it on the other club. I thought that I did, but I don't think I need it. So we're going to take it off. I do like that one a lot, but it is a little heavy for me and gives me a little bit of a headache. So we're going to remove it. Snuggle Up. I don't know what to do with this one. I have 6 on that other order. So we're just going to remove it. We're just going to leave it on the other one, and we're going to remove it from this one. Summer Sippin'. Okay, my husband loves this one. Oh, this one is not a favorite for me, but he really, really loves it. He has other scents he likes. I'm sure he would be fine with me removing it, but I think I'll just ask him and make sure. Cozy Kitchen. I think I'm going to keep that one for now. I do like to mix it. Berry Tart. This is the one that I took it down to 1 on another club. We're just going to do 1. Orange Clove Pomander, we are deleting. I just didn't like that one that much. Simply Cinnamon. Okay, this one I might delete completely, but for now I'm going to take it down to 1 and see what that does with the total. I can delete it. It won't hurt my feelings. I will use, let's just delete it. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's on the other club. Pumpkin Tiramisu we're deleting because the performance just wasn't there with this one as much as I remember. I remember this one being a pretty good bar, and then it came back for Bring Back My Bar, and it just wasn't as good as I remember, so we're taking that one off. Luck of the Rainbow. Look, I have 8 on here. And I had 6 on the other club. I mean, that tells you I really love this one a lot. And I have a few friends that really love this one. I have so many customers that love lemon fragrances. And I love gifting this one and like lemon bars. Because lemon, for some reason, just seems to be a popular bar that most people like that I have as customers. So for now, we're going to take it down to 4 and we're going to see what our total is. I might just take this down to 2. I just don't have that many in my stash at the moment, I don't think. Apricot Cloud. Okay, we're definitely taking it down to 1. This is the one that reminds me of Perfectly Cute. And honestly, after I see what my total is, we may just delete this completely because I do have it on that other club. I just need to verify that because I don't want to delete it completely until I have verified that it is in the other club. Okay, Mandarin Toffee Treat. I was warming this one today because I was trying to decide what to do about it. For sure, we're going to take it down to 1, but let's just talk for a second. Do we want to delete this? I put it in the small bathroom back here, and I let my husband go back there and smell it. He could not smell it. He couldn't smell it. I just don't understand. I was like, I used a cube back there, which is what I normally do. It's a very, very small bathroom, and he didn't smell anything. This is at least average for me. I mean, it's very caramel, like a little bit of like a toasted type note. You can smell like this toffee, and you can smell like a slight orange. I can smell all that, and then he's telling me he doesn't smell anything. What? Oh, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm gonna leave it for a second, but I just wish he could smell it. The Friends bar. Okay, I've contemplated taking this one out for a long time, and I just can't bring myself to do it. It's got a coconut note in it that I don't like, but I love the coffee note in here. And they just don't make enough coffee bars. Why? I just don't understand. And then now the Perk Me Up bar that I've been getting, that's the coffee bar, they seem to be having issues with it and it doesn't smell the way it's supposed to. So now I'm scared to delete this one because it's the only other coffee bar I have. I think they have Mocha Doodle still available, but I just don't like that one as much. I don't smell a whole lot of coffee with it. Scarlet Sunflower. Okay, well, on this club, we're going to take it down to 2. I think we had 4 on the other club. Gingerbread Pecan Waffles is coming back, so let's delete that. Cider Mill's coming back. Let's delete that. Caramel Apple Craze is coming back, so we can delete that one. And then we also have Silver Bells. It's coming back, so we can delete that. Okay, French Lavender is not coming back, but I have one in the other club. And I don't use it that often. I use Fuzzy Blanket more than I use just straight French Lavender. I just feel like this French Lavender is more like a clean lavender. So like if I just clean the house or something, I really like using this French Lavender. I don't know why it's so pretty. But I for sure have it in the other club. So let's just take this one off and we'll just leave it in the other club. Very Snowy Spruce is coming back, so let's take that off. Eucalyptus Wreath is coming back. Let's take that one off. Christmas Cottage is coming back. I'm so glad I can remove some of these. Candy Cane Buttercream, that one can be deleted. It's coming back. Cinnamon Pine Cones is coming back, thank goodness. Salted caramel toffee. That one's coming back. I do like that one. Let's remove it. I'm glad they chose to bring that one back again. Maple apple bourbon. Let's take that one off. It's coming back. Cinnamon bear. I'm so glad I can remove that one because I was worried it wouldn't come back. Even though it's a popular one, you just never know because my mom absolutely loves it. Rum Pum Plum. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do about this one. I have 6 on here. I go through these so much. I don't even think I have that many left from last year because I use them throughout the whole year. I really thought this one would come back. I'm so sad. I know this is just bars, but this is like one of my favorite scents. I say that about all of them. I really, this is so hard. Okay, well, we're going to take it down to 4 for sure. And that's hard for me. Like, I really don't even want to do that. I wanted to leave it at 6 and maybe increase my stash some and then maybe take it down. But we have plenty of other things to warm. It's just, I really love that one. Sleigh Ride's coming back. I'm glad I can remove that one. Pumpkin Roll's coming back. Glad that I can remove that too. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. That one's coming back. So let's take that off. Forever Fall. Thank goodness this one's coming back because I would not have been able to take this one down any. I literally will go through that many bars. Probably more than that. Like if I, at the end of the 2025 fall and winter, I'm probably going to have at least 12 of those because for fall and even sometimes like during the year, like throughout the year, I just get a craving that I want to smell Forever Fall. It is the best. It is amazing. If you have not tried this one and you like pumpkin bakery type fragrances, I definitely recommend trying it because it is coming back in the fall winter catalog and it's absolutely beautiful. I just cannot get enough of it, but it's coming back and I have some in my stash, so I don't need any on this club order. But you can best believe that when I have a party order going in, I'm going to be getting some of them free for sure. Apple and cinnamon sticks. Well, I've talked about this before. It's not really one of my favorites, but it's coming back anyway, so we can remove it. I have it on here just because I do like it sometimes. Like sometimes I get to where I want to warm it, but apple and cinnamon sticks is good. Like for me, it's good for like the first like 6 to 10 hours. And then after that, it starts to turn really woodsy. And then I want to take it out of the warmers. Balsam Spice is coming back. Let's take that out. Cranberry and cardamom. Okay, I'm still so upset that this one didn't come back, but we're going to take it down to 1 because I think I did have 1 or 2 on the other club. I think I might have 1 or 2 in my stash. And that one is beautiful for the holidays. Autumn Hearth, oh my gosh. Oh, what do I do? 10 bars. I'm going to have to leave that at 10. I don't know what to do. I know that I have 12 bars in the other club, but I don't plan on shipping that one to myself anytime soon. And it's not like I can just go on Scentsy on the website or use my party credits and get 6 packs of Autumn Hearth, which is what I normally do every fall and winter. Every fall and winter, I have party orders that go in and I get multiple 6 packs of Autumn Hearth. And I can't even do that. It makes me so sad. I just don't know what they were thinking. Well, we're going to keep it at 10. I have to share these with my mom, so that's going to give me 5, and that's going to give her 5. And unless I ship the other club out, we're not going to be able to get any more Autumn Hearth because this is, unless I move it, but this is my quarterly club, and I think this will ship again, what, November? Man. Okay, clove and cinnamon, we're removing because it's coming back. Cranberry and candy cane. Okay, well, we can take it down to 1. I might can remove it completely because it's in the other club. So we'll see what our total is, and I might take it off and just leave it in the other club. First Day of Fall is coming back. Let's take that one off. Scary Good is not coming back, but I have it on the other club, so let's take it off because I'm not going to reach for that one as much as I'm going to reach for Gimme Candy. So there's Gimme Candy. So we're going to leave that one. Polar Bear Hug. Okay, well that one's coming back, so we can remove that. Brown Butter Pumpkin is coming back, so we can remove that. Arctic Kiss is not coming back, but I have it in the other club, and I don't use it as often as some of the other bars, so I'm going to take it off of this one and just leave it in the other club. I probably should make sure. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so I did write down what was in my other club on a list over here beside me, so I do see that it's on there, so we're just going to take it off of this one. Cozy Cardigan's coming back, so we can take that off. Cashmere and Corduroy. Okay, so that one's not coming back. I don't think I have any of that. I might have one. So I'm going to leave that for right now, but I might remove it and just leave it in my other club. That just leaves me with one. I don't use this one that often. All right, so we have Honeysuckle Dew, Hydrangea Bouquet, and Serene Succulent. These were from the, what was it, the Garden Collection. These were all really, really amazing fragrances, but I have them on the other club, so instead of just taking these down, we're actually just going to delete them. Okay, so Strawberries and Cream. This one is the one, I pulled a bar, so I have a bar right here in front of me. And I've been smelling this bar trying to decide, do I want to keep this one or do I want to delete it? I really love this one. I do, but I can make a strawberries and cake type fragrance with some of the other bars that I have and like mix them together. It's such a nice fragrance. And honestly, it was a good performer, but I mean, it wasn't as good as I think it is now. I think that after it has sat for a little bit, I think it performs a little bit better. But I think I might delete this one. I haven't decided. So we're just going to leave it here for just a second, and then we're going to come back to that one. Because if I need to delete something, I can kind of recreate it. I don't think it still doesn't smell the same. There's something about this bar right here that smells very like spring and pretty for like around Valentine's Day and spring. I don't know, it's just a lighter, fluffier type of cake in that bar. Whereas some of my bakery bars that I mix with strawberry, sometimes they can smell more heavy. Now, Hibiscus Sunset, I left one on another club, so instead of taking this one down, I'm just going to delete it completely. Garden Fresh Gardenia. Okay, this is not for me. This one was for my mother-in-law. I was going to grab her one as a gift, but I actually grabbed her 2 of the Lush Gardenia bars off of, I think it was a clearance sale recently. I don't know if my haul is up yet for that, but I did grab 2 Lush Gardenia because she loved that fragrance back when it was available. So instead of keeping this one in my club, I'm just going to give her those other 2 and hope that this comes back at some point, maybe in the spring. Okay, so Glorious Grapefruit. Well, we're going to delete it because we have it on the other club, and I have all of these other Be Fabulous bars that I need to warm through that are very grapefruit. Cranberry and Tinsel. Okay, so if you remember these 4 bars here, Was it more than that? No, it was these 4 bars here: cranberry and tinsel, cauldron cakes, iced pine, fizzing whizbees. There were some other ones. I don't remember what the other ones were, but it was just a random glitch on Scentsy Club one day where you could add these to your club. So they weren't actually available on the website, but they were available in club where you could add them. It was the strangest thing. I've never seen it happen before, but it was amazing. I wish that Scentsy would have more glitches like that where we could add just random bars to our club. That was fantastic. So I don't remember cranberry and tinsel. I feel like I have smelled this one before, but from the scent description, I added 6 because I was like, that sounds amazing. I tried to find one to see if I could smell it, and I can't find any in my stash. So I don't know what to do about this one. A friend of mine says it's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. She doesn't like it. So I don't know what to do. I have another friend that wants to try this one as well because she's never smelled it either. For just this second, I'm going to cut it down to 3 for sure. I'm going to see what my total is, and then I might take it down to 2 and just get me one and my friend one to try, and then, you know, go from there. It always scares me when that does that. Like it still says 6 and then it just takes a second. That always scares me. Okay, cauldron cakes. This is a licensed bar. If it wasn't licensed, I would consider keeping it because this is a great one to warm around the fall. But this is from the Honeydukes Harry Potter collection. It definitely leans fall, but I'm going to delete it because I have plenty of other fall bars that I can use. I do like that one though. Iced pine. So I remember this one. I don't remember it very clearly, but I remember that I liked it, and I have a customer who loves it. I just don't know how many to cut it down to because I don't know how many I really want because I don't remember exactly. I think this would be another good one that I would mix. I don't think I would ever just leave it just by itself in the warmers just because I'm not a very woodsy type person. So for sure, we're going to cut it down to 3, and then we're going to decide from there what we want to do. Okay, fizzing whizbees. So originally I deleted this one from my club back when the Harry Potter Honeydukes collection was available. I had made the tough choice to delete this one. And then when the glitch happened on Scentsy Club and it was just randomly available for you to add back to your club, I just quickly added it. I was like, yes. But now I'm faced with the same problem as before is do I want to keep it or do I want to cut it? I did miss this one, and that's why I added it back so quickly when that glitch happened, because there is a chocolate type note with this one, and there's just not that many bars where you can noticeably smell a chocolate note. While we're talking about this one, I'm going to talk about this one right here, this Disney Snow White Kind Heart. These two right here, this Disney Snow White is very, very floral, but there's also a raspberry chocolate note that my friend pointed out. And it really does have a raspberry chocolate note. So if you're listening right now, I do love this bar a lot, and I'm thankful that she pointed that out to me because it really does smell like that. But if I'm trying to decide between these two, I think I'm going to cut this one, the Disney Snow White, and I'm going to keep the Fizzing Whizbees just because this Fizzing Whizbees is more like a fragrance I would warm all the time. This floral one was still a little too floral for me, but I absolutely loved it way more than I thought that I would when it was actually in the warmers warming. I really did. So between the two, for right now, I'm going to delete this one. I might still have to delete Fizzing Whizbees. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Now, we have this one that we skipped here, the Harry Potter Butter Beer. So I've kept a good bit of these on the other clubs, so that's a good thing. So I think I'm going to cut this one down to 2 because I have plenty on the other clubs. Peach Paradise. That one was from the Easter collection, I believe, and I did not like it. So this was on here just as like a placeholder because I wasn't sure at the time if I was going to like it or not. So we're going to delete Peach Paradise. It just wasn't really a love for me. We are also going to delete Twitter Pated. Now, I do love Twitter Pated. there is like a kind of like a floral edge to that one as well, but I think it's really pretty for spring. But it's a licensed bar, and I just didn't reach for it as much as I thought that I would. I added it to Club because I still have bars left in my stash from back when this was in a catalog, like years and years ago. And I thought, okay, if I'll try to warm it this spring, and if I reach for it, then I'll have it in my club and I can keep it in my club and get some more. Well, I didn't really reach for it, so we're going to cut it. Lemon Heaven. This one is so good. I know that I have it in the other clubs, but it is so good. Well, we have some in the other clubs. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it down to 1. And here is my reasoning behind that. I just stocked up on lemon coconut chiffon on a random clearance update that Scentsy had. They had just a random clearance update. It was insane. And they had lemon coconut chiffon on there, which is one of my favorite lemon bakery scents of all time. I know. I always say I'm sensitive to coconut, but there's something about that coconut in that bakery bar that is just heavenly. It doesn't bother me, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So for that reason, I don't really need a lot of this lemon heaven right now because I'm going to have the lemon bakery bars that's coming from that order. So I still have this one in my other clubs that I can ship at a later date. But for now, I'm going to be warming that lemon coconut one, and I cannot wait. Vanilla Oud, Vanilla Oak, and Vanilla Bourbon. This was from the Father's Day collection, I believe, and I did not get that collection. So I didn't get to smell these. Now, I have smelled Vanilla Bourbon, and I have smelled Vanilla Oud. Vanilla Oud, I don't really remember. And Vanilla Bourbon, I know that I liked it. I wish that I would have added these to my secondary club, because if I would have added them on that other club, I just would delete these completely. I don't think these bars are really up my alley because I talk about vanilla a lot. It's not something that I really reach for. So for that reason, I think I'm going to delete them. I think, is it Amy from Happily Scented Life? I think she said that she really loved this Vanilla Oak one, but I don't think it sounds like something that I would love. But I hate deleting bars that I have not smelled. I hate doing it because you just never know if you're going to fall in love with it. And I don't remember Vanilla Oud. And was that a vanilla that I could tolerate and like? I do like vanilla bars. I just never know if they're going to be one that's going to give me a migraine or not. So for now, I'm going to take them down to 1. And we're going to come back to these because I feel like I'm just going to delete them. I just want to revisit them so bad because I haven't smelled them in so long. But we're going to take them down to 1 for sure, for just the moment right now. Well, Quaint Country Rain, I'm going to take down to 1 for sure because we have it on the other clubs. And honestly, I think I'm going to delete it altogether. So we're going to come back to that as well. Coastal Rain Cove, we're going to delete for sure. My husband didn't like that one. He also did not like Saguaro Desert Rain at all. So we're going to delete that one. Strawberries and Sunshine. I really love that bar. It reminded me a lot of the Strawberry and Rock Melon bar from the International Wax Collection. Not exactly a lot. It didn't remind me a lot, but I mean, there was an element to this one that reminded me of that bar a little bit. So I do love it, but I don't think I love it enough to keep it. So that was from the Mother's Day collection. I think I'm just going to let that one go. Maybe it will come back in the spring, summer catalog. Rugged Mountain Rain. This is a definite delete. I had this on here back before I really knew which one of those I loved from the Petals and Petals Wax Collection because I could not smell Rugged Mountain Rain really at all. That was way too light for me. Coconut Blossoms, well, that one's getting deleted. That scared me. I wasn't quite sure why that did that. That just like froze for just a second. Okay, Hoth. These right here, I definitely deleting this one, okay? The sunset one. I didn't like this one. But the Indoor Forest and Hoth, I do like the smell of these two here. I just haven't warmed them yet, and so I don't really know if I'm going to like them when they're warming. But I do have them on the other clubs. I just have them on separate clubs. Let's delete this one for sure. So I'm deleting Hoth, the winter one, and Indoor Forest. Let's just delete it. I'm getting brave here, getting brave. We're just going to delete it. We have it on the other club. We can try it later. It's not like I absolutely need it. Star Wars, like I said, this Star Wars light side of the Force. I do love this one. It's a great performer, and it's definitely more of a clean type fragrance. I have it on the other club. I'm going to delete it because I really like the Star Wars dark side one. I like it better. Okay, now these right here, I'm going to delete. And the reason why I'm going to delete them is because they don't have this little symbol. They don't have that little symbol here, so they are still available. And hopefully, fingers crossed, all of these are still going to be available in the morning after my club processes. So once my club processes on the 17th, which is tomorrow, I will come back in here and I will add this Disney Lilo and Stitch Aloha Adventure for sure. We're going to be adding that one back. Just in case for some reason it gets discontinued or something crazy happens and I can't add it back for some reason, I do at least have some on another club. But for now, we're going to delete it because I'm not going to be warming these right now. This is a spring summer bar for me, so I don't really need any more right now. The Disney We're All Mad here, I don't want that one at all, so I'm not even going to be adding that one back. I'm just going to delete it. The Lemon, Sugar, and Sage. So I will be adding this one back for sure. I'll probably add back 2, but I don't need it right now. I have some of these, so we're going to delete it. The We Don't Talk About Bruno. I have 2 of those on here. I will add this back as just 1. So for right now, we're going to delete it because we don't need another one right now. We've got plenty of that Be Fabulous grapefruit type smelling bar. Now the Bruno bar, I don't think it mentioned it had grapefruit. It was just like a citrusy type bar. It just reminds me of grapefruit for some reason. Okay, Ace. Well, I have some of these on the other club. So for sure I'm going to take it down to 1, but I might delete it altogether and just leave it on the other club. Apple and Oats, for now, we're going to take it down to 2, even though I might also take it down to just 1 on this club. And that's only because I had a party closeout haul and I stocked up on some of these. So I went ahead and got some of these with some free credits to last me for a while. So technically, I don't need more than a couple. Central Park Pralines, definitely taking it down to 1. Exotic Vanilla, we're going to delete because it's on the other club. And I just don't think I'll use that one that often. Marshmallow Mint, we're going to delete. It's on the other club. Pistachio Ice Cream, we're going to delete because I have it on the other club and I want to let the current bar that I have, what's left of it, I want it to cure. So I think I might have ordered 1 more with my party closeout, and I just want to see if it's going to cure, and then I'll make the decision whether to remove it from the other club. Red Pear and Pomegranate, we're going to remove. We don't really need that right now. I do have some of these, and it's on the other club. Winter Wonderland, we're going to remove. It is on the other club. Oh, so let's go up here and see what we got. Okay, so we brought that down significantly. We did a pretty good job, but I would like to bring it down some more. So let's see what else we can do. These at the top are just the ones that's been in my club for so long that I don't really want to touch. I really don't want to. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. I could. The peony petals, I could. This is so hard. This is where it gets so hard for me. Like, I have to make decisions, and I wish that I would have put this Summer Sippin' on my other club, and I didn't. Look of the rainbow. We're going to take this one down to 2 because we have some on our other club. That is really hard for me. That's really hard. That was difficult. Apricot Cloud, we're going to remove because we do have it on the other club. Scarlet Sunflower, do we want to take that down to 1? And then when we need more, ship it from the other club? Because I think I left 4 in one club and 2 in another, maybe. Because I was able to stock up on these on a flash sale. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's take it down to 1. Wow, that's really hard for me too. This is such a good bar. And honestly, the new Sunflower bar that is in the catalog, that cold reviews should be up. My first sniff impressions of those bars should be up now. But that Sunflower bar just did not impress me. I really thought it was going to be good and like replacing this one, but just on cold, it has disappointed me since it replaced Scarlet Sunflower, and I just don't like it as much. So I am a little disappointed with that, but that's okay. We still can get Scarlet Sunflower in our club. I can't touch Autumn Hearth. I mean, that is a lot of bars coming, but between Mom and I there's no way that I can touch that. Cranberry Candy Cane, I could technically delete because it is in the other club. How many did I keep in that club? I might have to go back and look at that and then decide whether to delete it. Let's just delete it. This is really hard for me too. Wow. But we at least know it's on the other club. Cashmere and Corduroy. Do I want to delete that? Let's just delete it. It's on the other club, so it's not like I can't get it from there. It's just not a scent that I warm that often, even though I love it. So I do really love it. I'm also going to take both of these down to 2. Because I don't even know if I'm going to like this one. You know, but I need, technically I take it down to 1 and then just give the 1 to my friend, but then I'm not going to know if I like it or not and know whether to delete it except by just smelling it on cold sniffs. And then let's take this one down to 2. The Strawberries and Cream I could still delete. Butterbeer, I could take that down to 1, honestly. Let's take it down to 1. I have more in my other clubs. That's really hard too because I love this one. And then we have these 3 here that I could delete. Oh my goodness. Man, Scentsy Club is just so hard. It's so hard trying to make these decisions. And normally what I do is I'm constantly, like, the weeks leading up to having to make these decisions, I'm constantly coming in and out of my clubs, you know, deleting things. But I saved all of my decisions for last minute so that I could record this. Now I just don't know what to do. Well, we're going to delete Quaint Country Rain because I have it on another club. That's hard for me. I really did like that one. It was a pretty spring scent. And we're going to delete Ace because it's on another club. And that's also hard. I really, really love that one. Do I want to take Apple and Oats down to 1? I don't know. I really love that scent. Let me come back. We still have these vanilla ones here. I think I might still have to delete those. This Mandarin Toffee treat. I've waited for this one to come back. Like I knew that I loved this scent, and when it came back, I was so excited for that. And then now he can't smell it. And then we have Summer Sippin' that, honestly, I don't know why he likes this bar so much, because I could just mix like lemon and a berry fragrance together and it smells similar. So I really think I'm going to delete it. I might just pause this for just a second and go ask him real quick. Let me do that. Let me just go ask him real quick. I think this would be fine. Yep, so we're just going to delete this one. We're going to delete this one. He's going to be fine with that. And he really likes that princess one. So I have a couple of these in stock, though. It's not like he's not going to get to smell it. He really likes Candy Orchard. So we're keeping the Candy Orchard and we're keeping the princess one. So he'll have those to enjoy. It's not that he doesn't like all of these. I mean, he loves all of these scents for the most part. It's just, for some reason, his nose is different than mine, and some of the ones that I love, they just don't seem strong to him, so he doesn't really smell them. But he does really love this Follow the Rainbow, so I'm keeping that one for sure. Okay, so we know pretty much all of these are staying. We have brought this down significantly. I would remove this one if she didn't need one. If my mom didn't need one right now, I would remove it and then just add it back, but she needs that. She's using it 24/7. I cannot wait to get her some bricks so that she'll have some bricks of it, and you know, she'll be stocked up and she'll be good. This is taking me forever. I knew this video would be so long. I cannot make these decisions because I still need to add the spring and summer bars. Like, I still want to go do that. I'm not going to do that to this club yet because it's going to process tomorrow and I don't want it to process with those current bars on there. So for this big club, I will have to come back after it processes tomorrow and then add my spring and summer bars. But I can go ahead and add some spring and summer bars to the other clubs, and I can record that just in case you want to see it. I mean, you don't have to, but I'll do that just in case anybody wants to see it. I could bring a Rum Pum Plum down. I do have, I think it was, what, 2 on the other club? I don't remember. How many did I add on the other club? It could have been 4. I think it might have been 4. Well, we're going to take it down to 2. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I'm so mad at Scentsy that they didn't bring this one back. I mean, I was using party credits and ordering 6-packs of these like crazy last year. So that makes me so sad, honestly. But I do have some on the other club. That's the only reason why I did that. I can still get some more as I get low on my stash. But I don't technically need more than maybe 2 right now because I have at least probably 2 or 3 in my stash. And I don't know what else I can do here besides taking off the Father's Day bars. I can bring it down some by doing that. I know that I like vanilla bourbon, but do I love vanilla bourbon? It's been a really long time since I've worn that. I know that I liked it though. You know what? We're just going to delete them. I'm getting brave. I'm just going to do it. I don't really know if I love it, and so can I really miss it? I don't know. Vanilla oak, I hate to do it, but I'm hoping that if it was really popular, if it's really good, maybe it'll come back one day. I can try it later. I'm funny about vanilla, and so I'm taking a big chance by keeping those. I don't want to get a headache, and I don't want to get stuck with a bar that I don't like. That was hard. I could take apple and oats down because I did stock up and I did put some on my other club, but I love it and I'm going to be warming it a lot this fall. But I also have a lot of other bars I'm going to be warming. So I might still take that one down to 1. This strawberries and cream here. Okay, let's smell the bar again. This is so difficult. It's really, really good. It's really good. I don't want to cut that one. Glazed Almond Dreams. See, I just have a lot of licensed bars on here. This Glazed Almond Dreams, though, is so pretty. I've not smelled another bar that has an almond note like that one. And it's like a really pretty sugary cinnamon. So good. And this one right here should have came back. So it would have been nice to have removed this because, I mean, it definitely should have been in the catalog. And then they chose not to because that one I know was a good seller. I'm just scrolling and thinking. I'm sure that I'm editing this video and cutting parts out just because it's taken me a while to really finalize my thoughts because, I mean, this is final. This is it. Like, this is processing tomorrow. So we are just making last minute decisions here. So I think I've talked myself into decreasing the quantity of apple and oats to 1. The reason for that is because I do have more in my other clubs, and I did stock up on some of these, and I have so many apple scents that I could warm, and I have so much other stuff that I'm going to be warming. I think I'll be okay to take this one down. I hate to do that, honestly. I really love this one. But it's either take this one down or delete something else, and I would kind of rather take it down than delete the strawberries and cream, even though maybe I should take it down and also delete strawberries and cream. But I definitely don't want to decrease the rum pum plum anymore because I know that I'm going to go just blow right through 2 bars of that. The Luck of the Rainbow, I definitely will go through 2 bars of that very quickly. For the most part, everything else is down to 1, except for just a couple things. Ocean, I just absolutely cannot cut that one. And I'm sorry if this is making anybody dizzy. I'm just trying to hurry and scroll here. These 2, I'm just not sure about. Technically, I could just take them down to 1 because I don't even remember what cranberry and tinsel smells like. And even though I liked iced pine, it's not like I've had it in so long. Okay, so I just paused the video and I reached out to a friend, and we are going to delete one that she said she's okay with getting rid of. Like, she's not interested in it anymore. And I have a couple of them in stock. So we are actually going to delete this red cedar and sage right here. She really loves this one, but I could always gift her this one though. I don't know whether I should do it. She really loves this one, but she told me she's okay if I want to delete it. It's definitely not one I'll ever use. It's definitely very, very sharp. Okay, do I want to delete that? I technically could keep it and gift her one of those at Christmas and then maybe delete it on my next one. Okay, we're just going to delete it. I have a couple of these. I just went and looked, so I've got a couple of these in my stash, and she said she's okay with it going because she really loves any woodsy scent, honestly. She just really loved the performance of this one, I think, because this one is such a powerhouse. So we're going to delete it. Oh my gosh. Okay. The next couple here that I think I can get rid of, that I think I've decided to get rid of, Pima Cotton. I think I'm really going to delete this one. I have some of these in stock. I know that this is a popular one. I know some of you are probably like, no, don't delete that. Because I don't really like laundry scents. Like, I don't like Clothesline at all. I do like Clean Breeze, which is in the catalog, so I could always warm that one if I want a laundry fragrance. I just prefer this one. But I think I'm going to delete it to make room for new favorites. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot that I love that I reach for over this one. So let's remove it. That is so hard. This is really, really hard decisions. Wow. Okay, I'm still considering this one. Okay, I'm still considering that one. It's not one that I reach for a lot, but I do like it. It is a softer floral and it is cherry blossom, and I love this scent of cherry blossoms. I love that scent from Bath & Body Works, and it reminds me a lot of that. But there is like I said, an outside air note to this one that is so pretty. So it is a really, really pretty floral. I wish that it wasn't a licensed bar, but it also says $6.50 and not $7. So I think that's really strange. Why does it say $6.50? Okay, so let's come back to that one. We're just making eliminations here. See, this is the process that I go through. I know this video is long, but this is literally the process that I go through every time I do my club, because I take it very seriously. Even though this is just wax, I don't want to delete anything that I'm really going to regret, but I also don't want to keep things that I'm not going to use. And I'm honestly really considering deleting Central Park Pralines and keeping it on the other club. Because between these two, I'm going to honestly use more of this one, because honestly, this one has more of like the apple and the cinnamon notes to it, which is what I really gravitate towards, even though I think the Central Park Pralines is absolutely gorgeous. But I mean, I do have it in the other club, and I did also order 1 or 2 of these on my closeout order. That's really hard. I don't know whether to do that or not. I don't know whether I'm really going to use it a lot, because I mean, we just had it for Bring Back My Bar, so how much am I really going to reach for it? I do like it, but for this fall and winter, I do have a lot of other fragrances that I reach for. And when I'm thinking about which bars I'm going to warm the most, like all year round, yeah, I'm going to delete it. Okay. So if I'm comparing these two to which bars I'm going to warm year round, it's going to be the apple and oats. This one, I feel like I'm going to warm more in the fall and winter time. And honestly, I have a lot of other fall fragrances that I'm going to be using, and so I'm not going to be reaching for it as much. So I'm not going to go through it as fast as I'm going to go through this one. But I have it on the other clubs, so I'm not saying I don't love this bar. I'm just going to leave it on those clubs, okay? So we're going to delete it. Oh, that is hard. Man. Okay, what are we doing here, Scentsy Club? What are we doing? This is the kind of stuff that scares me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it took it off, but that was extremely slow. I don't know if it's the website or if it's my internet. What is going on? Okay. The next one that I'm really considering deleting is Peony Petals. If I really take a look between Peony Petals and the Absolutely Perfect bar, wherever it is, the one that smells like cherry blossoms, I think I'm going to delete Peony Petals. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, this is so hard. I love this bar so much. I love this fragrance. This is my favorite floral smell. It's just so absolutely gorgeous, but it will take me such a long time to go through the bars that I have. But is this ever going to come back? And I think I would be disappointed if it didn't come back. But I mean, who knows in the future, since he might come out with a floral bar that I like better. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but oh, this is so difficult. What do I do? Oh, there's the Absolutely Perfect. So it's up here. Okay, so between these two, this one is a licensed bar, but it's only 50 cents more because it's not $7 for whatever reason. And it's cats. I love cats. What is our total at? Oh, wow. Okay, so we did bring it down significantly. We brought that down a good bit. I'm proud of myself, actually. I think we can still get it down just slightly, maybe just a little bit more, possibly, because we got those two that we're thinking about, Absolutely Perfect and Peony Petals. And there was something else, the Strawberries and Cream. Do I still want to keep that one for sure? Luck of the Rainbow, I think I definitely need to keep it too. And Mandarin Toffee Treat, man, I really wish that one was on my other club. I really do. I wish it wasn't on this main club. I cannot touch Autumn Hearth. It has to stay at 10. Okay, so we're going to take Iced Pine down to 1. That's what I'm going to do, because I would also take this one down to 1, but, well, we'll just do it. We'll just take it down to 1. I'll give that one to my friend to try, and I'll smell it on cold, and it's not like I have to have it to warm it right now. I can get it next time. And then we're also going to take Iced Pine down to 1, and whoa, what is going on here? See, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Like, did that actually work or did it not actually work? Like, it's showing 1, but I really think this is how Boho got deleted from my club one time. Like, it did that mess, and like, I think I went back to delete that, and it ended up deleting Boho, even though I thought I was deleting something else. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. I'm going to close this page. I'm sorry if you can hear Luna. She's crying at the moment, walking through. She just woke up from her nap. But I'm going to sign out and sign back in because I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're back in. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's just because I've made so many changes that they're like, you know what, maybe you should stop. maybe you're going to regret this. Yeah, probably. Okay, we're taking Iced Pine down to 1. See how much faster that was? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Apple and Oats, I still could take down to 1, but I'm afraid to. What is my total? Peony Petals. We're going to do it. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, just rip it off like a Band-Aid. Oh. Oh, that was so hard to do. I did not want to do that. Man, I'm going to miss that bar so much when I run out. What else do I have here? I think that's really about all that I can do, honestly. Absolutely perfect. I just don't know. I feel like Strawberries and Cream may possibly come back as a spring summer catalog scent. But if I really wanted to place bets, I would say it's not, because Scentsy seems to not like bakery. And this was definitely more of a bakery scent. And I'm already kind of worried about the spring summer catalog, just because this catalog, there were so many of my favorites that were gone that I'm scared that I'm even going to have more favorites that are gone for the spring summer catalog. So I feel like I want to keep it because it's a bakery that I like. Well, we're going to leave it like this for now. Now my club processes tomorrow. So I have until midnight tonight or whenever it is to really finalize this and make my decisions. So I might still come back and I might still delete Absolutely Perfect. I might still come back and delete the Absolutely Perfect bar, and I might still delete one of the apple and oats. I might take it down to 1. Luna is telling me that she's ready to eat. She is tired of me sitting here doing this. She does have food. She just wants treats. So I'm sorry if you hear her. She's being really loud. Okay, so let's just leave this here. I'm going to log out of this one and I'm going to log back into one of my other clubs, and I'm going to add some of the spring and summer items in case you guys want to stay and see that. Well, we are back and I'm on this club, which is larger than I remember it being, honestly. But I am glad to see that I have 4 Scarlet Sunflower and 4 Rum Pum Plum on here because I couldn't remember exactly how many, and I'm glad to see that there's 12 Autumn Hearth. So I'm glad that these are on here, and I also have 2 Cranberry Candy Cane, which is good because I deleted all of them off the other order. So we are just going to add a couple more here. Like I said, if I was going to be processing this one and it was actually going to be, you know, shipping out, I would definitely cut a bunch of these down, and it would not be this for sure. But I'm just leaving a bunch of these in here for now because I've got it pushed out right now until September 28th, and honestly, I'll probably push it out again using that hack. And look, all of these are on there. So all of these are on here just because I haven't smelled them yet. So the Inside Out collection and the Dance collection and the Toy Story bar and the Wildflowers and Wild Horses, I haven't worn those yet. You know, all that's taking up room in here and increasing the total, but I mean, it's not going to do that once I actually, you know, get those, warm those, and do all that. So if you want to add things to your Scentsy Club, I'm going to show you how to do that because I'm going to go ahead and add some of the spring summer bars that are my favorite. That way, when they discontinue at the end of this month, I will have them on this club at least because I still need to add them to my big club once that processes. So you just click here at the bottom that says add more items. And you do have trending products up here, but I never click on any of these. I usually scroll down and I usually click right here where it says promotions because that usually takes you to all like the limited time bars and all of that, which I will click on that and show you that. But this, if you're wanting like current available bars like that's in the catalog, you can click here that says Scentsy Wax Bars. But we'll go to promotions because I just want to see, is there anything else that I haven't really added that needs to be added? I don't think so. Like Blue Skies and Bergamot, no. Grazing Grasslands, no. Huddle Up, no. I did really like this sun-drenched cotton right here. Like part of me, I think I'll add one just in case. I'm probably going to delete that. But so as you can see, I added it here, and then you can review your subscription or continue shopping, but we're just going to continue shopping for a second. I really did like this Sunset Cocktail. I said in my reviews of that it reminds me of a boozy version of the Skinny Dippin' bar, like a stronger version with like a little bit of, I think it had coconut, but I don't love it enough to add it to club. This one was very, very clean, so I have a little bit of that bar left, and it was a really good performer. Now we have the sun-drenched cotton that's going to be available in the new catalog and some of the cleaning products. So I don't know, I might really end up liking that one. I don't know, we'll just add one for safekeeping for right now. And I think that's all of that. We're going to go back to Scentsy Club Home, and then we're going to scroll down, and then now we're going to click on Scentsy Wax Bars so that we can see all of them. And a lot of these are coming back and are going to be available in the fall winter catalog, so I don't need to add those. But the ones that are actually being discontinued at the end of August and are not going to be available anymore, I need to add to my club now, because if they discontinue and they don't come back for the next spring and summer catalog, you won't be able to get them. So I do like Berry Sweet. This one has grown on me. I didn't like it quite as much when it first came out, but this one does have a blueberry note in it. So we are going to just add one of those, because that one's not in the fall winter catalog. Now, Barefoot Beach, I do think is absolutely gorgeous, but that one will give me a headache, so we're not going to add that one. I feel like that one will come back. Black Raspberry Vanilla, I love. It's staying. Blue Grotto is staying, thank goodness. Blueberry Cheesecake is staying, thank goodness. Bonfire Beach, I think, is beautiful, but it has an amber note or something in there that gives me a headache, so I cannot warm that one. By the Sea. Let me see. That one is getting discontinued. I'm going to add that one just in case. I do like that one sometimes. Cake and Me to Paradise. I've never really liked that one. I don't know. That one's just okay. Okay, this one, Camu Camu, we are adding for sure. Cocoa Lime, definitely. That one is a very strong bar. It's a very good performer. Desert Twilight, yes, I really love that one. It is a very, very soft bar, but for me, I like that about it. I do. I like how cozy it is. Angel and Stitch is coming back. If they were not coming back, I would definitely be adding those, but they are going to be in the fall winter catalog. And so I'm glad about that. Okay, Go Go Mango. We're adding a bunch of these. One of my favorite bars of all time. So we added 8 of those just for safekeepings. I really hope that that one's coming back. But they did take it out of pods for this spring summer catalog. So I feel like there's a possibility maybe that they're thinking about phasing that one out. I really hope not, because I really reach for that one a lot for spring and summer. It's beautiful. And honestly, I like it throughout the whole year. And let's see. Oh, Island Bloom. Let's add 3 of those. I really love this one. I went through a lot of these for summer. I feel like that one will be back, but I'll add it just in case. Italian Sunshine, I just want to add 1 of those. I really like that one more than I thought that I would. Key Lime and Grapefruit, oh my goodness, we have to add that one. It's so good. Lake My Day, this is really, really hard. I really like Lake My Day. My husband likes that one. Let's see. Lemon Lime Fizz. Well, we got to add a couple of those. Now, just because I'm adding multiples doesn't mean that, I'll keep it that way. It's just, it makes me feel better to know that I have a couple in my club in case it gets discontinued. Same thing with Lemon Sorbet. That one's so good. Okay, I think actually I'm going to add another one of these Key Lime and Grapefruits so that I'll have 2 in club. I don't really... Mocha Doodle, that one is going to be in the fall winter catalog, right? Yeah, that's going to be in the fall winter catalog, so I don't need to add that. I do like that one. Moon Orchid. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of these for a friend who really loves it. I'm just going to put it on here just as a placeholder. I need to remind her to add them to her club, but just in case for some reason she forgets, I'll at least be able to grab her a couple. Let's see. I'll add one of those. The Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, I really love that one, so I added 1. Paradise Punch, I don't know. I feel like Paradise Punch is going to get discontinued at some point because it keeps hanging on, but I mean, it has been around for quite a while. But I think I'm okay. I don't think I need one. And then also peach and grapefruit mimosa. I don't know about that one either. I'll add one, but I feel like I probably will delete it. It is a really good one. I'm funny about peach scents, but I really, really love that one. And I love grapefruit, and it is a very strong bar. Pina Colada Cha Cha. I'm not going to add it. I feel like it'll come back, but that one will give me a headache if I use too much of it, even though I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I do love pineapple mango, but I'm not going to add it. I think it'll come back, but if it doesn't, I'll be okay. Pink pineapple and sugar. I love it too, but I'll be okay. Pinkberry sandalwood is absolutely beautiful, but I'm not going to add it. Rainbow sherbet, that one is very popular. I don't really warm that much of it, so I'm not going to add it. Sippin' Poolside. Okay, we have to add a couple of these. I really love this one. That one is fruity. That one is good. Skinny Dippin', one of my all-time favorites here. Okay, how many do I want of Skinny Dippin'? We're just going to add 4, but honestly, I probably would just, if I was actually like shipping the club out, I probably would only ship 2 to myself. But just in case, if that one really got discontinued, I would probably want to get the 4 to me to put in my stock and then just cut it back down after that. Now, Squeeze the Day is being discontinued, which is a shocker to me because Squeeze the Day has been in the catalog for a really long time as a yearly bar. So it's always been in both the spring summer catalog as well as the fall winter. It's not one of my favorite lemons, but we're just going to add 1. I still do like it, and I would be sad if I couldn't use it at all. I do like Starburst Sky, but let's hope it comes back. Or Strawberry Bliss. Man, I'm adding way more than I thought I would be. Okay, Strawberry Bliss. I'm going to add 3 of those. I love that one. This one kind of has like a green note to it, like slightly, but it's so pretty. Suncastles is good. Sunkissed Citrus. That one is coming to the fall winter catalog, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, so that one is going to be available in all the things in the fall winter catalog, so we don't have to add that one. But we have to add this. Here's Sunshine Mango. Okay, Sunshine Mango, we are definitely going to add 3 of that one. It is absolutely gorgeous and such a good performer. Love that one. My husband likes that one. Very good. Any more of those? I do love Very Vanilla. Sometimes I have to be in the mood for that one, so I'm not going to add it to club because I'm okay with Vanilla Amber and Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and both of those are going to be in the fall winter catalog. Water Lily and Bergamot is okay. I'm not going to add that one. Watermelon Tangerine. So I do like Watermelon Tangerine. It usually comes back, but I would be sad if it didn't come back, but I'll be okay because I really like the Island Bloom better now. I like the watermelon in it, so we're not going to add it. I do like this Wild Cherry and Sakura. I just don't warm it that often, so I don't think I'm going to add it. I feel like it might come back. Oh, okay. Here's Wild for Wildflowers. We're going to add several of these. We're going to add 6. This and Island Bloom are my favorite. I warm this like crazy. Very, very good. And I think that's it. Wizarding World is coming back, or I would be adding it for sure. Okay, so then you just scroll back up after you've added those things and you click on your little shopping bag right here. And it's saying it's adding it to my quarterly. So here it lists all of them, and this is going to be a crazy amount, which we would never leave it at this. So then once you get to the screen here and it's just giving you this total, we would never ship it at this amount. I mean, that's just absolutely crazy. These are just placeholders in case these bars don't come back for some reason, because I will probably just push this out. But we're just going to update subscription. And then that's it. So it's saying it's going to process here on September 28th, but it's not. I'm going to push that out for sure and not have to worry about that. All right, so that is it. I think that's it. This has been an insanely long video, just like the rest of my videos. I probably will go into that other backup club that I have, the other one that had a few things on there that was just another secondary club, and I'll probably add like some Go-Go Mango since it's my favorite, just for extra safekeeping. And then that'll probably be it. I hope this video was helpful. I hope maybe if you're scared of Scentsy Club or you don't have a Scentsy Club and you're just worried about managing a Scentsy Club, if that just seems overwhelming to you, because I do have a lot of customers who feel that way. They just don't really like the computer. They don't want to create a club. You know, I think that you would really love it maybe once you got the hang of it and, you know, just give it a try, because you can, especially if you have just your normal favorites that you want to get every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, and you can just set the date and leave it be and let it ship to you and you don't have to worry about anything else. It is nice. I do love clubs. So if you don't have a club, I hope that this was helpful if you are kind of scared of getting one. Nothing to be scared of. If you ever need help creating a club or you have questions, whether, you know, you shop from me or another consultant, it doesn't matter. You can always ask me questions. I'd be more than happy to help.
So that was it for my Scentsy Clubs. And now that I have gotten everything edited, I definitely feel a lot better about my clubs and the fact that I did bring those down. I might still do a few more edits to them before they ship. And then obviously the secondary clubs, I'll definitely go back and edit those later. So if you stayed with me throughout this whole video, I really do appreciate you watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. You guys say that you like the long videos, and this one definitely was. So definitely let me know in the comments what you guys love about club and maybe some of the hard decisions that you guys have had to make and maybe some bars that you guys have had to cut from your club. I would love to hear that and have a conversation with you. I hope all of you have an absolutely lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.